1 2 1 2. Yo. Fresh white paper, hip-hop maker. Blasting through the speakers, gonna disturb the neighbors. My mark on the bed, so you know she caught the vapors. Smoking that loud with the Hennessy chaser. Fly like a pilot, she feeling on my privates. I'm drinking like a pirate and fighting like I'm Irish. But I know to be a tyrant. This track is really biting. I'm getting real excited. Ain't no time for biting. Lyrical stamina, bring it to an amateur. Pussy slam dancing up, probably on camera. Daily illustrationist, been a hood favorite. Mr. Illy Bang, stay street like the pavement. Architect with the bars, got my weed from Mars. Winning from my slab will leave your face scarred. Respect my cabinet, put you in the emblem. Light you on fire, so Sage can light a cigarette. Your balls don't got venom just like me. You can't move crowds just like me. Grew up in the struggle just like me. Smoking that good loud, yes indeed. Your balls don't got venom just like me. You can't move crowds just like me. Grew up in the struggle just like me. OTG always succeed. I spit the high flame just like I was dousing. She rides my cock, cause it says bouncing. Front brush your legs, sweep your face on water fountains. You lost your manhood, still never found it. You think you fly like a child, you're grounded. See you on the avenue, people always clown him. He's an embarrassment, the one that be around him. Throw him into Bronx River, go ahead and drown him. The juggernaut of rap, steady like a spike back. Catch him with a pimp strap, spitting that white crap. I beat a silverback, mixed with a bear. Turn up, mix the alcohol with beer. Got that we smoke in the atmosphere. On my way to the strip club, hell yeah. Beats get body, you can't stop me. I love shorty head game and sloppy. I roll with tyrants that's controlling the environment. Keep tracks firing, keep the streets admiring. All these other bums should be retiring. Give them the pink slip, please just fire them. Balls don't got venom just like me. You can't move crowds just like me. Grew up in the struggle just like me. Smoking that good loud, yes indeed. Your balls don't got venom just like me. You can't move crowds just like me. Grew up in the struggle just like me. OTG always succeed. That's right. Card how you mother scones. Juggernaut of rappers in the goddamn building. Word up, BX representative. Smack the shit out the damn president.
Cut you like a fish and spill your sauce. Kill the track with no remorse. Spit those balls till I get hoarse. Break his face like I'm the man. It's no fact that I'm the man. Want my tracks on high demand. Smack your face with a cheap pen. Stick your throat with the guillotine. One man army with a team. Wanna scheme in your dream. Cannot run that laser beam. Niggas never had that block on lock. All that bullshit needs to stop. All you do is lie a lot. I had sacks right in my sock. What you do is search for a purse. Pop them shits like they your search. Put a grenade in your wife's purse. Top of the grade on this nice verse. Hit you with that Novocaine. All you had yourself to blame. Most these rappers have no shame. Welcome to my hall of pain. Bumming now, so don't get better. Don't want that shit on my sweater. Go gorilla for that cheddar. Don't be a victim, just get better. Bumming now, so don't get better. Don't want that shit on my sweater. Go gorilla for that cheddar. Don't be a victim, just get better. Break graffiti in your face. Kill that beat, don't leave a trace. Hopefully don't catch a case. Opposition isn't safe. Bomber that is mad as fuck. Got it locked like Attica. Fuckery, I had enough. Growing up, I had it rough. But my family held it down. Let me get a couple rounds. Toast to my dudes at Ghost Town. Charlatans is not around. Zap the taste right out your face. Every day I paper chase. Have the safe at mother base. Use a waste of the human race. Shout come boss. Got my rivals seeing stars. Not celebrities retard. Hit in the dark, throwing darts. Now you know the consequences. Niggas run away and hopping fences. Got it from the mud deep in the trenches. This track slaps hard, knock him senseless. Bumming now, so don't get better. Don't want that shit on my sweater. Go gorilla for that cheddar. Don't be a victim, just get better. Bumming now, so don't get better. Don't want that shit on my sweater. Go gorilla for that cheddar. Don't be a victim, just get better. Pop, there goes your top. Pop, there goes your top. Pop, there goes your top. This bumper clock will never stop. Now pop, there goes your top. Pop, there goes your top. Pop, there goes your top. This bumper clock will never stop.
You. Hey, yo, B, what it do, though? Pull up, pull up. Go and tell them. Go and tell them we are live. Live, live. Oh, yeah. Episode 316, B. Council Roundtable sounding back in. Can you comprehend, my friends? Yeah, buddy. Man, got a lot to talk about. You already know. But, first and foremost, congratulations to Naomi. Like for those out there that was living underneath the rock, Naomi is with child. She will be having a baby with her husband, Jimmy Uso B. Big Jimbo, pause. You know what I'm saying? He got kids, other kids, but this will be their first kid. And it's awesome, It's awesome. We definitely gonna miss her. She's gonna be gone for like 9 to 10 months. Man, it's just I know the timing sucks, the selfish side of me when it comes to being a fan of the sport. Cause look at what Naomi has been through, you know what I'm saying? The whole glow gimmick at first. She wasn't getting a fair shake, even though she was one of the talented and popular women's wrestlers at that time also. She ain't get a fair shake. The whole thing with her and Sasha Banks, what may have you, them walking away. She ended up going to TNA, made a name for herself over there, won the TNA women's championship, the Knockouts championship. She had matches with Jordan Grace and yeah, she did, right? Yeah. Hey, Ballet was goody though. Ballet with the blick real quick. But she did a thing in TNA, came back. I ain't gonna lie. At first, things got a little shaky for Naomi. Remember she was doing the job to Blair Davenport. So things got a little shaky at first when she came back, but after a while, she gradually started getting back to where she needed to be. Especially with the whole angle between her, Jade, and Bianca Belair. With that great promo that she cut when she revealed that it was her that took out Jade Cargill. People shitted on it. I don't know why they shitted on it. Only thing I could complain about is, the lack of tears. They should have tried to really emote some tears. I think Naomi was tearing up, but Bianca Belair wasn't, if I remember. But, that was a minor gripe. Nonetheless, it was still a good segment. Like, probably one of her best segments, a career highlight so far, I would say, when it comes to that particular segment. And then her gradually going to this, she's tapping into her inner own heart, the black heart, with the whole caution tape persona going on. Let them know, Ballet. Hit that thumbs up. Hacksaw Jim Duggan style early. Whoa, whoa. Then after that, she got the little rivalry going on with Jay Cargill, which is, I guess, still going on, but that's neither here nor there. You know what I'm saying? And after that, boom, she just skyrocketed. Won the Money in the Bank. Did the surprise cash in at Evolution 2.0 or Evolution 2, whatever the hell you want to call that shit. And she's just been cooking ever since. Promo game been on point. You know what I'm saying? Like, had a WrestleMania match. No, excuse me, a SummerSlam match. So, hell yeah. My guy Blaze with the doodle. What's going on? Brother Blaze. Yeah, we definitely got a lot to talk about. Yo, y'all know it's this dude, this weirdo Velveteen Dream birthday. Man, that dude Velveteen Dream be like,
I swear, his fall of grace needs to get studied. His fall from grace really needs to get studied. Like, and you know what? If you'd have just, like if you'd have just chilled the fuck out or whatever. And granted, he did some real bullshit. I'm not trying to sit here and cape for what he did because he's a real weirdo. But I wouldn't be surprised if he'd have really kept his mouth shut and don't do nothing like have that have a thorough apology on Chris Van Vliet's podcast when he got interviewed. Say his apologies or whatever and move on. Don't do nothing instead of, you know what I mean? I won't be surprised if he probably gave him another shot, to tell you the truth. These what not to do? Yeah. Like, he's the definition of self-sabotage. A lot of people would agree he was definitely a future WrestleMania eventer. Without a shadow of a doubt. Just imagine Velveteen Dream's entrance at a WrestleMania, doing the whole Prince gimmick and all of that. He ruined that shit for himself. You know what I'm saying? And he'll weirdo any fucking way, so. But y'all already see the title. This is what I really want. This is what I really wanted to talk about. I'm not gonna hold you. Like, this dude Bumdertaker is something else, B. The reason I looked this up the other day and I watched the interview, this dude King Leo, shouts go out to King Leo. He was talking about it when we was watching Triple Mania this past Saturday, and I was like, you know what? Like, I never really watched the dudes at the Dead 6 feet under Undertaker show. I never really watched it. But this is what happened. This dude named Matt and Undertaker had linked up or whatever, and they was hanging out, and this dude Matt basically came to Undertaker, was like, yo, why don't you do a podcast? Me and you could do a podcast. You talk about your war stories or whatever the case may be. And he was thinking about it or whatever, and he was like, this guy named Maven. You know about Maven? Undertaker was like, yeah, I know who Maven is. And he was like, yeah, man, this dude is killing it on YouTube. Like, if he could kill it on YouTube, you could do the same thing. And he thought about it again, and he was like, nah, that sounds like something boring. I don't think people will be into my war stories. Cool. Fast forward or whatever, Michelle McCool, I guess she influenced him to go ahead with the podcast, whatever. So he ended up doing it eventually, as y'all can see. So everything is everything, and I'm about to play the clip right now of where I left off. After they had the podcast going, as far as we know, and this was happening so far, from my knowledge.
We're going to be a co-host of 6 Feet Under. How'd it happen?
So we just got done filming one of my heroes in the sport, Jake the Snake Roberts, and Diamond Dallas Page, who I've been friends with for a while. And they came in, we filmed, we batch shoot. The last episode that we shot that day was me and Mark talking.
Yeah.
And which was going to be the first episode of that kind of group that would go out. Yeah. So we do that, we get done.
So I'll go out to Maven, by the way. He was on Maven's YouTube. My bad for not mentioning that. Just doing Maven interviewing that guy Matt.
I do what I always do. And how's everything going? How's the wife, kids, all that stuff? How's the home? And he goes, I really want to talk to you about some stuff. I was like, okay. I thought that he was about to tell me I'm done.
You thought he was going to quit altogether, which is too much.
I thought he was just going to be like, hey, man, LFG, everything else. I'm done.
Yeah.
I'm too much on my plate. He's like, hey, the podcast is going to be taken over by WWE and all. That's what, we're going to move in that direction.
So this was news to you?
Yeah.
You had no clue?
No clue at that point. I was like, so I'm assuming that this is the end of my run on this. And he goes, yeah, unfortunately. I was like, but wait.
What kind of shit is that? Wow. Remind you, he brought the idea that this dude Bumdertaker first. What part of the game is that? How are you just gonna pull this dude Matt to the side and be like, yeah, WWE said they're gonna take over the show, and I guess there's the end of the road for you. What? Motherfucker, that was my idea. That was some yo, Bella, you heard about that shit? Yeah. That is crazy. I'm like, oh hell nah. That is foul. Like, he also mentioned, like, yo, like, they that close, whatever the case may be. Like, it's been times he called this dude Bumdertaker and compromising times when times is hard, and he'll always be like there for him and to console him or whatever. And that's what you do for your skinny pelican looking wife. You know what? Carrying on.
You're part owner, correct?
No, yes. I mean, yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Exactly. He just said that shit just now, Blaze. Gotta get everything in writing. Yeah. He ain't think this dude was gonna snake him. And you know why he probably thought he wasn't gonna snake him? Because he looking at this dude Undertaker like a kid, like in the kid's eyes. That he looked up to Undertaker. I think he mentioned that also. Matter of fact, he did mention that. So you looking at this dude like you, like yo, this is my hero. I finally get to work with my hero. Just kicking back, talking shit. Drinking a few brews, whatever the case may be. And that's what he do, just like that. Didn't tell you like, yo, I'm gonna give you like a month or whatever. Like WWE trying to snatch the show from me. I'll give you like a month, and then I think from how this dude is saying it, it's like you're done now. That's it. No, no warning in advance. No 2-week notice. Nothing. Or if anything, let's really be fucking real. Why even go along with the show anyway, my dude? You could have easily told WWE, like, you know what? With all due respect, like, now it don't feel right doing that. Matt put everything into this to bring us together. For me, like, this is not even my idea. Like, it's not like you hurting for the fucking money, Bumdertaker. You're not even hurting for the money. It wasn't a dire need to do this damn podcast. You didn't want to do it in the first place. Like, this dude bogus as a bitch. Yeah, fucking pelican ass. They dragging Michelle McCool now because it's like, what she got going on? Like, like with the LFG, they replaced Mickey James for her. And it's like you giving off that vibe, like everywhere your man go, you got to be right next to him. It's like, maybe she's the clingy type. I don't know. That's not none of my business. That's what it's giving off, though. Because from what people are saying, they're like, yo, she's not even needed. At times, she don't even engage in the conversation.
Because at the end of the day, she's still my friend.
Yeah.
And, we're saying
And nothing's going to change that.
Absolutely not. Not on my end, anyway.
I hate the guy for what he did to you. No, I'm kidding.
Him dumping.
No, you're not, Maven. No, you're not. I understand that's your hero too, but that was some bullshit that Bumdertaker get. That's some bullshit that Bumdertaker had did. You know that.
And he is a friend. Is fine on his.
He better never call me. No,
it's actually an upgrade for him, right? To get rid of me. He and I talked for a little bit more. I go outside with him. He's at his truck. He just looked at me and he goes, "We good?" I said, "Mark," I said, we said something a long time ago. We were at a hotel here in Savannah, and we shook hands, and we said, if money ever comes in between us, we're going to shut the whole thing down.
Yeah.
We're going to go to the woods, and we're going to go hunting.
And
that's it. And we'll forget about all of it. And I was like, dude, I said, there's nothing business-wise that on my end would ever come between you and I. I was like, it's a podcast, man.
And it was probably weighing on him, knowing the relationship he has with you, that he had to break that news.
Knock it off, Maven. Bumdertaker ain't give a fuck. You ain't gonna sit there and be like, oh, it was probably hurting him to break that news to you. Cat! He ain't shit. Like, I see right through you, Bumdertaker. Just like how you wanted to show up just to choke slam Trick Williams for what? Who knows? Did he get the rub? No, he didn't. Did Bumdertaker get the rub? Why does he need the fucking rub from Trick Williams? If anything, you show up to get Trick Williams over. How the hell you getting this dude over by just choke slamming him and then just walking away and throwing your armpit in the air? Get the fuck out of here. The hell will Bumdertaker be? And then let's not forget how you was sitting there hee-hee-ha-haing with this dude Gunther when Gunther sat there and shitted on the damn fans, us fans. And you laugh. What is the deal with y'all motherfuckers is constantly shitting on motherfuckers? Like, y'all are very comfortable, B. Seriously. And it be motherfuckers out there spending thousands of dollars on these punk-ass shows. You heard that shit what Gunther has said on this dude podcast? But, this lady has said she traveled 9 hours to come see me at a meet and greet. I told her you need to find something better to do with your time. What? That shit is fucking incredibly crazy to say that to a fan. I drove 9 hours to come, and that's what you tell me? Oh, you should do something better with your time. What is going on, yo? Imagine if, like, a woman said that shit's like a macho man or something. Whoa, I guess you should have done something better with your time. Do you dig it? You know, like, what are we doing here? And these two assholes, Bumdertaker and Michelle McCool, laughing and shit. Like, I swear. Gunther could definitely miss me. Like, I swear to God that happened. I meant to say that shit last week, the last show, but I got a little sidetracked. But yeah. I was very disappointed that we didn't get that Taker versus Trick match. And it's like, you showed up to choke slam this dude. Oh, don't disrespect LFG. You don't give a fuck about them either. You fucking sat there and said this dude, one of the contestants there, oh, if he was around when I was wrestling, I would yank you by that chain and throw you somewhere. Like, oh, that's disgraceful. People around my era didn't wear no chains when they was wrestling. I'm like, is this dude on cocaine? Almost everybody wore chains when you was wrestling, you fucking dweeb. Stone Cold, Devon Dudley, fucking, who else? Razor Ramon. Like, take your fucking pick. Man, motherfuckers was wearing chains around that time. And he just said that, like, and let's not forget the dudes that you supposedly trained. All of them failed. What the fuck is Nathan Jones? What the fuck is Omar finally did something. It took him like what? How long? He had to leave the fucking country. Finally came back. Matter of fact, he still had to do something outside the country because Triple Mania was in Mexico. The fuck? I don't know why they take advice from that dude any fucking way. The hell will Bumdertaker? Anyways. And this is like, It's not like I'm capping it. All the shit I'm saying is pure facts. What's good, Anubis? Hit that thumbs up, y'all. Y'all already know the vibes, B. No fuck. Yeah, like this dude Bumdertaker goofy as hell, B. I don't like how he did that because he could have just easily been like, you know what, I ain't gonna go along with the show. I'm gonna fall back. This is Matt's idea. Or you could just ask Matt. You could ask Matt like, yo, Matt, WWE trying to take on the show. They don't want you. They don't really want you on the show. And I was wondering like if I know you came up with the idea, and I want to know if I could continue on with the show. You know what I mean? I know it may sound crazy, but you didn't even at least do that. Like, you just came and told him, hey, you know what? You're fired. You know that, right? I know it's your idea, but you're fired. He should have just basically said that. And he go, are we good? And Matt, he played like a class act, like, yo, we're good, whatever. But I'm like, I don't know. And then Maven after that, he asked, yo, so down the road, this dude Bumdertaker calls you and asks if you wanna come back on the show. Would you come back on the show? He was thinking about it and shit. And Maven was like, say yes, say yes. And Matt caved in and said, yeah. And I'm like, you's a damn fool. You's a damn fool, man, because if you could sit there and just pack you up just like that easily, according to you, and you had this dude line you up again, and you could tell that shit hurt his feelings, B. He was hurt behind that shit. Anyways. Let me drop that link. Pussy clot bum, you fussy hole Bumdertaker. What wrong with you, the man? You done turn stupid. Pow! Right there. Pull up. But yeah. You know what I'm saying? Waiting for the comrades to pull up. We got a lot of things on the table. Talk about Bumdertaker. Continue on with that if y'all like. We also got, Naomi. Of course, she's preggo. We could continue on with that story. You know what I'm saying? We talk about Velveteen Dream birthday if y'all want. We got a lot of things on the table. You know what I'm saying? Oh, the hometown man from TNA. I ain't gonna lie. I'm low-key liking this dude. You know what I'm saying? He gives off that old school Carney type feel. Like the 80s type shit. Like, it's goofy fun. Hey, I never minded goofy stuff in my wrestling, Like for a segment here and there, a show, yeah. Like, I don't think wrestling should be serious all the damn time. It's good to have some fun. Yeah, ballet. It's always good to have a good balance. Like I always reiterate when it comes to a match card. You gotta have something for everybody. You gotta have entertainers. You gotta have the workhorsemen. That's the workhorsemen. The workhorses. You gotta have the technical motherfuckers. You gotta have the ones that could talk that ish on the mic. You gotta have your managers. You gotta have your valets, sexy valets. Like, believe it or not, you know what I'm saying? Sex does sell in wrestling. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know y'all motherfuckers out there that want to be woke, like, oh my God, she is so too much skin. What a slut. Hey, it's part of wrestling, B. But yeah. Hometown man, he's starting to like I'm starting to like him a little more. Pause. He alright. Thanks for the likes. Yeah, B. I guess y'all was feeling where I was coming from when it came to Bumdertaker. Like, for real though. Yeah, Ballet. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Hold up. Let me see if I can find it. It might take me a minute. Damn, I should have queued it up from before. But he said that. He was on this dude Bumdertaker show. And it was a scenario. He was like, this lady came to see him at a meet and greet. She told him, like, I drove 9 hours. That's 9 hours to come see this man. I drove 9 hours to come see you. And he said, his own words, he said, hey, you should have found something better to do with your life. That is so crazy to say. And they laughed. Oh, let me see. Yeah, and he was also saying, Gunther was also saying, his passion isn't actually wrestling. This coming out of his own mouth, mind you. His passion isn't even wrestling. His passion is cooking. It's like, yo, my dude, you're the ring general. I get it. Oh, it's a gimmick. I get it. But it's like, yo, what happened to fucking kayfabe? Jesus, I like, damn. Y'all just don't even give no fucks. It's like, I get kayfabe is gone. I get it. But it's like, damn, is that blatant? To just say that, I guess. I just look at shit like if Tom Cruise, so like if this dude Tom Cruise, he already came out with that Mission Impossible movie. So like during an interview, him promoting the Mission Impossible movie, he would just say, "Oh, you know what? I don't even like acting. I'm not even an actor." People look at him like, "Huh?" Only in wrestling they say weird shit like this. Right, Anubis, good point. That's why people like this dude so fucking much. This dude MJF. Come to figure out, MJF is a really nice guy. He's a really cool, down to earth dude. But when he's in character, he just gets it easily. It was this one time, as a matter of fact. I think this is when they first went to Mexico. I think it was sometime this year. I think this is when they started the beef with him and Sin Cara, whatever the fuck his name is in Mexico. And he had stole this dude mask. Dudes was coming to see this dude MJF. Like, motherfuckers was pressed. It was like, oh hell nah. Like, after the show and shit, people was coming to see about MJF. But you know, MJF, he actually loved it. He was like, you know, that's what I'm talking about. He probably was low key scared though. Let's really be real. Damn, I'm mad. What is that fucking story though? I really should have queued that shit up because, damn. Blaze said, this is why we don't need behind the scenes in wrestling. That was the only good thing about Taker. That's the only good thing about Taker. He stayed in character no matter what. We didn't know he had real estate investment before then. See, like, here's the thing, right? At first, I didn't mind Undertaker's podcast because he has some really decent stories. I didn't watch it like that. But I caught an episode here and there, and I was like, yo, I kind of like this, you know. And I'm always been a sucker for when the veterans tell them old war stories. I'm always here for that. I remember when I don't know if this shit still plays on the network, but they had that fucking it was like a cartoon type show with all the legends would tell their war stories, and they have like cartoon reenactments. I forgot the name of that show. I forgot the name of that damn show, but yep. Punk ass Gunther. But yeah, B. This dude, Sami Zayn. People starting to say this dude, Sami Zayn, like how is he the underdog? And this dude keep winning his rivalries. I've been doing this in a lot of Sami Zayn hate. Y'all gonna leave Sami Zayn alone, B. Oh, he doesn't look like a wrestler. Neither did Mankind. Mankind didn't look like no damn wrestler. And I'm not comparing his character to Mankind. But when it comes to his matches, like, let's really be real, he's a better wrestler than Mick Foley. He is. What this dude, Ric Flair called him a glorified stuntman. Like this dude, let's really be real, B. Yeah. I just don't get why motherfuckers be hating on him, and they'll sit there and say, "Oh, because he doesn't have a character." They might be right about that, because you he does win a lot as of late, but that's a point though. We all see where they're going with this. The Rumble is going to be in Saudi Arabia in January, so they want to make him, they want to make him look like he's believable to win it, because we all know he's winning that Rumble over there. So in a way, it makes sense. My guy Toph.
Yo.
What the doodle be?
I just watching that white girl Erin across the coast. Damn hurricane.
Yeah, man. Head over there by St. Thomas where my folks is at. Like, last time I checked, they don't even have any power.
Damn, hope they get it back soon.
Definitely. But I told them, like, y'all playing around, y'all should have got like a battery charger or a generator or something. Like, they had that damn house for like over 80 years.
Yeah, what up, Ballet? Yeah, after the hurricane last year, that was the first thing I invested in, was a generator.
Yeah, like either that or a battery charger, like something. Don't just be without anything. But anyways, definitely well wishes to everybody out there, man. I hope y'all stocked up on batteries and water and canned goods, whatever the case may be. And well wishes to y'all. Like, this shit is crazy over there. That's right. Appreciate that, Ballet. Blade said, no Sammy slander. If WWE sees this and takes it, I'm suing. Get that bag. Yeah, like people want to sit there and say, oh, he doesn't look like a wrestler. It's like a lot of wrestlers, they don't look like a wrestler, but they got over because people relate to them. I'm a big advocate on about wrestlers adapting to the people, the everyday person.
I remember when people said Owens like a GameStop manager. I remember that.
Right, and he was super over. I was just saying how Mick Foley didn't look like no wrestler, but he was super over.
True. Yeah, what up, TK?
What up, y'all?
Congratulations, sir.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? Dirty whining on them gal, them dirty whining the gal.
Yeah, thought I'd bring it to the beach on this next video.
You was in Coney Island, right?
I was.
Okay.
Security was trying to stop me, but I still got my shots in.
Come on, talk to us. Like, let us know what's going on with that video.
All right, so my new music video is out. It's called Rock My World. It's track 12 off of my EP Afro and B. I got another music video that's going to be coming. For those of you that were paying attention to the ending, you're going to see the follow up to that coming in the next few weeks. So stay tuned.
You want me to spoil the ending? Let them wait to see it.
If you've seen it, you know. For those of you that didn't see it, go check it out.
Yeah, thanks for bringing that back, man. I miss when music videos used to have cinematic universes. Take me back.
Yeah, when videos had a purpose.
I try to make my videos at least like a mini movie. Like, I get annoyed when I see a video of motherfuckers just rapping and it's like 30 niggas behind them talking about, and they be rapping about don't trust a soul. Like, what?
And their shirts is off. Don't forget about that. Their shirts is off and their pants is all the way down to their knees, showing their boxes.
And it'd be like one girl, but she'd be like,
indeed.
and it'd be like, and if we're lucky, we see like one girl, but she just be there like she just be walking like she's on a runway, and we never see her again.
a quick little 2-second segment.
Yeah, I'm like, who the fuck was the girl? Like, what the hell?
I missed out about Ja Rule videos back in the day. Like, all his shit was like cinematic and connected to the next one.
Oh yeah.
Right. Like, I try to bring that back with my shit. So like, I try to make mine like little mini movies.
I think people just have like lower attention spans now. That's probably like one of the main reasons why I don't know one really like at least in the mainstream. But yeah.
Oh, you near the storm too, Blaze? Damn, I'm sorry to hear that. They don't care about no storm. I'm still headed to work. You know that. You already know that shit. Like, if you don't come into work, you're fired. Like, motherfucker, there's a whole tornado in front of my house.
And you're not even gonna give me overtime, so
holy shit. Bally was asking how tall. This dude's like 7 feet tall, B. TKO is like Saget tall.
I wish.
Body blow.
Yeah, but that's what Ballet's asking you, TKO.
I'm like 6'3", Ballet. I know I look taller than that.
Because I'm like 6'1".
I'm like 6'3", 6'4". I promise you.
You gotta be like 6'4" or something.
I'm nowhere near 7 feet, but
yeah, because matter of fact, I'm like 6 even. Long jean shorts. Okay. What's good, C-Flu? What would I be without you?
yeah, Ja Rule had some good hits. He didn't have good albums, but he had like good singles.
Yeah.
Shit, he was running like what 3 back-to-back summers, back-to-back-to-back?
Yeah.
He was everywhere. You couldn't escape him, man. It was either Ja or the IRS. Either way, they were gonna get you. That's how it was back then. Like, fuck, go away, man. Like, we get it.
He said, "What would I be without you? You're talking about us, B."
I want to hate, like you want to hate it, but
they try to sit there and say, "But he broke." 50, I think 50 would try to say that shit too, like he broke. I'm like, Ja Rule would be a damn fool if he broke.
Right.
You know, one person, maybe it's just me, it could be a me problem. Like, I liked him when I was younger, but I listen to his music now, and I'm just like, man, like, why did I like this back then? I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling Nelly anymore.
I
Like I
never
listened to
felt
some.
Nelly. Nelly is
All right,
whack.
fair. Well, fair enough. And I'm not blaming like his modern day shit, like because he's like full MAGA now and all that. So I'm not including any of that. But I was just listening to some of his stuff the other day, like on Spotify. Like it popped up on my like recommendation. I let my playlist just play out sometimes.
Yeah.
And it was just playing like random shit from the 2000s. Like a lot of his stuff popped up, and every time his tracks popped up, I'm like, ugh, and I like skipped it. I'm like, damn, I used to like his shit back then, but now it's
I'm
like I
going
don't know.
downtown, baby. Your street in the rains. Boom, 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 boom. Like, what the fuck is this dude talking about?
I
Yeah,
mean, all right, man.
Shimmy, shimmy, cocoa pop, pass it to me now. Light it up and take a puff, pass it to me now. Hey.
I mean, I mean, he came out of a great era, though. I will say.
Yeah, he came out the right time. I'll give him that. It was nothing really going on.
I,
He was something different at the time.
yeah.
I ain't
I
gonna
call
hold.
that I call that a bubble artist. It's like they fit in that bubble for whatever reason, but then when you go out that bubble, it's like, nah.
And when he came out with Hot in Here, oh my God.
I ain't gonna hold you. Hot in here, it hit, and I remember those house party days. We tried to reenact that shit.
Yeah, Hot in Here
I
was,
swear to God,
yo.
we tried to.
Whew.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of it, but I get it. Like, that shit was super duper lit.
Now
Yeah.
that made me want to be in that video. I ain't gonna hold you. The video made the song.
Yeah, my big moral for Nelly would be, I guess to all the lady listeners out there, Ashanti, you should have listened to your gut, Missy. You did initially, but you dropped your guard.
Oh man, nah. He was like, "Look here, I ain't changing no diapers. That's gonna be you. You're gonna be
I
changing the
mean,
diapers."
if he doing everything else and if he a good dad, then that's what matters. But like, just because you don't want to change diapers, that ain't really like a deal breaker.
He also said he was gonna go on tour for a whole year.
uh,
Oh
He's like, a
man.
whole year? What? Seriously?
Oh man.
that's what I said, man. She should have followed her gut. That's why they broke up the first time. She's like, my gut's telling me it's not gonna work out. Like, if your gut's telling you something, listen. But like, no, man, you fell for it.
Y'all love ladies, y'all love the toxic shit. I don't know
Mhm.
why, but I don't know
Exactly.
why. Y'all
It's
love
all
the
good
toxic
though.
shit and then complain about it later. Like,
It's all
Mhm.
good though. Ashanti's still young enough to rebound. She's not like at that point yet where she's like screwed.
See, Flu said, though you guys are St. Lunatics fans. I'll say this. I like Murphy Lee. I think
Murphy
Murphy Lee is
Lee
highly
was
slept on.
Murphy Lee
Yeah.
was slept. Murphy Lee definitely was slept on. I will say this: Air Force Ones was definitely my shit, though. I ain't gonna
Yeah, I ain't
hold
gonna
you.
lie. Agreed. I like Air Force Ones. I like that. I need to purr.
Get the stomping in my Air Force Ones.
Yeah, I like that song. I can't hate
Yeah,
on
I
that
liked
one.
it. Yeah, I liked it till Nick Cannon fucked it up. Fucking hate that guy.
Wait, what?
Damn.
Wait, did I miss something with that? What he
Where
did
did
to?
that come from? Like, how did Canada just caught a stray?
Because that shit was like in the background of that movie he did. The black version, Love Don't Cost a Thing. Yeah.
You don't like Love Don't Cost a Thing? I like that movie. I
Wait,
like it.
what? Wait, was that song in Love Don't Cost a Thing?
Yeah,
They probably
yeah.
played that during one of the scenes.
It played it like
I
every
gotta.
other
I
scene, man.
don't remember hearing that. And I
Yeah,
seen
go
Love
on
Don't Cost a
YouTube.
Thing.
The part of the movie where she's giving them a makeover, it was playing that part.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
remember. Yeah, you're
oh,
right.
okay.
Yeah.
Because I haven't seen Love Don't Cost a Thing in a minute, so I didn't remember. But okay.
Yeah, it has been a while. Yeah.
Yeah, I liked Love Don't Cost a Thing. I don't know.
Yeah, Nick Cannon was like the first dude. Anytime I mention Nick Cannon, I always got to bring this up. Nick Cannon was like the first dude that literally made me realize the Illuminati was real, and I'm being serious, right? I mean,
Oh
so the
boy.
first thing, there's a movie he did. I think I mentioned to Sandman once. When Bow Wow was doing acting, he did a movie called Roll Bounce. Was it Roller Bounce?
Oh hell yeah, Roll. That's my shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, good movie, right? Good movie.
Yeah,
If you find that movie, like, and it's hard now because we live like in this digital era and stuff. If you can find a physical DVD, I don't know if there was a VHS tape. There may have been. There's still the VHS tape. But if you find the cover of the movie, the cover's got Bow Wow and it's got Nick Cannon. Now, typically, the cover of a movie are the most important characters. This nigga Nick was in one goddamn scene. One scene in the whole movie that went like 40 seconds.
He was a
Yeah,
selling point.
Yeah,
They had to
dude.
sell the movie.
He wasn't the selling point of the movie though. Bow Wow was.
So, like, when I
But
saw that
who's the biggest star though? Is it Bow Wow or Nick Cannon? You gotta think of that. Who's the
At
biggest
that
star?
still,
At that
like,
time, if we're talking about at that time, I say Bow Wow at that time.
yeah, at that time, yeah,
TK
at
said
that
Bow
time,
Wow
Bow
was the
Wow
star
was.
at that- Bow Wow was the biggest star at the time. TK
He
Yeah.
said.
he definitely was at that time.
Oh yeah, no, not even close. No question. Like, all Nick had at that point was fuck, what was it? Drumline. That was it. He hadn't done anything else at that point. But still, like, the fact that he was on the cover and he was like literally he was in one scene that went for like 30 seconds.
I remember when he went
shit
to rent the skates.
Oh
Right.
yeah,
Yeah. When I saw that shit for the first time, I was like, what? So then I checked my DVD to make sure, like, is this like the regular DVD? And it was. Then I went to Google to see, like, was there like some extended cut or something? And there was an extended cut because there always is.
Yeah.
I found the extended cut. Same thing. I'm like, how the fuck was this dude on the cover? And I'm like, man, this dude, he's got to have like a
Top
really good
villain, big.
he's
He
got
probably
to
got
have
paid
like
$500 million for that one role.
right. He's either got like a really good agent or like there's something sinister going on behind the scenes. Like, ever since I've seen that movie, like, I don't trust that dude. Like, no.
I mean, if anything, Megan Good should have been on that high cover.
Right.
She was another
She had
selling
more
point.
TV time than he did. That would have made more sense.
True.
Speaking of Megan Good, shout out to her. She's still fucking bad.
Yeah, she fucking with this lunatic, Jonathan Majors.
Yo,
this dude dressed.
Strays.
Why you say he dressing like a crayon box threw up on him?
He be wearing them weird outfits. That's why.
Yeah, this dude is wild. Like, he dressed like Weird Al Yankovic or some shit.
Now you're the one throwing strays. What did he do to you?
Well, he's with Megan Good. He's a weirdo. Like, what the fuck? Like, nobody could dispute that. He does weird stuff. He dresses crazy. Pretty good actor. Can't shit on that.
Yeah,
I give him.
I mean,
I
think his show Wildin' Out was still at the beginning stages at that time too, if I'm not mistaken. Nick Cannon.
Yeah, Wildin' Out was fun. I don't know about now. I haven't really watched it as much nowadays, but from before, especially with when Cat Williams is on there and Corey Holcomb and them. Those are the good.
It's not the same now. Like, I last time I checked it, it's not the same because like people get triggered and offended. But that's kind of the problem with like improv now, anyway. So.
Yeah, I remember the episode with Azalea Banks. She really got mad and wanted to cry. Like,
fuck her, man. Fuck Azalea Banks, bro. For real,
she's crazy.
She's crazy and she's a fucking cyber bully. She be bullying motherfuckers on a daily basis. And now you're on a platform to return the favor where you could actually bully motherfuckers and you break down. That just proves...
And that's what Nick Cannon was saying. Nick Cannon was like, I figured she'd be, she has some thick skin. That's why I invited her here. She know what this show was about.
Exactly. I mean, it's not like you were blindsided. Like, and also don't you do this to people on a regular basis? Like, that just proves to me that motherfuckers is not. That's just proof that motherfuckers is just keyboard warriors right there.
She could dish it but can't take it.
Exactly. Like, fuck her, man.
She the type somebody come at her online, she just instantly block them. Like, I'm not going back and forth with you, block. Like, nah, engage in that shit. Oh man, I don't even know how the fuck we ended up talking about this shit, but I'm here for it.
Yeah, I think you were talking about Taker
I
being
think
a bum or something.
Yeah, I don't know if y'all know, so I'm gonna sum it up real quick. It was a dude that was his co-host and shit. He's the one that came up with the show. The was it the 6 feet under show, the 6 feet under podcast. He relayed the idea to this dude Bumdertaker. Bumdertaker thought about it, and while he was thinking about it, Matt was like, "Yo, look at this guy. You know about this dude named Maven?" And he was like, "Oh yeah, of course, I know Maven." And he's like, "Look how good he's doing on YouTube. You could do the same thing, if not better, right?" So Undertaker thought about it again, and he's like, nah, nobody's not gonna be interested in that. It's gonna be boring. So I guess Michelle McCool like talked to him into it or whatever. So later on down the road, as y'all can see, they eventually did the podcast. So they did what they did, and then Matt said one day, Undertaker pulled him to the side and was like, "Look, we got to talk. Like, WWE is about to pick up the show, and this is the end of the road for you." I'm like, what?
Yeah.
So Taker
sounds
let
about right.
Taker let WWE kick him off. Makes sense.
I'm
We
like,
talked
what
about this,
the
bro.
snake shit is that?
We talked about this already before, man. They want the piece of the pie for everything. You get something, doesn't matter if you're a Hall of Famer, retired, active wrestler. You
But
got a
you
lucrative piece
Nah,
replace
of the pie.
Bumdertaker
nah,
wrong
but
for that. He
nah, but you
wrong.
replace him. You replace him with his wife, as if
Yeah.
you replace him with Michelle McCool, who's not really a good podcaster. Let's be real. She's not a good. I don't see her as a good podcasting host at
Yeah,
all.
people flaming her. They like, yo,
Yeah.
why would you bring her along? And all she does is cut people off to talk about herself. I don't
I've
know.
always
I didn't really watch like an episode with her on there yet, but that's what people were saying in the comments. Like, yo, like she's terrible.
I've
I
said
mean,
it
I,
several times, man. That was why the Bucks ultimately didn't go to WWE, because if they did, they would have had to give up BTE. WWE would have owned that. Adam Cole, he was on Twitch. They wanted him to give that up. He wasn't going to do that. Mandy Rose, she started doing the OnlyFans and all that. They wanted a piece of that pie. They could have told Mandy, they could have convinced Mandy, hey, how about you shut down the OnlyFans? Y'all remember this? Remember like back in the Ruthless
Of
Aggression
course,
era?
yeah, I remember.
yeah.
They did this thing where they had like the divas take like, sexy pictures. They were like PG photos, and it was like a different diva for like every month. Like that's what they were gonna do. They were like,
Yeah,
hey Mandy, how about you
like
shut
they,
down
they
your
had them like
OnlyFans?
in swimsuits and bikinis and stuff. They
Right,
used to
right.
like
That's
years
what it's all
ago. I
about,
remember.
man. They want a piece of the pie for everything. That's why I joke a lot, but I'm being serious. Wrestling is a lot like the mafia, because when you're in the mafia game, like they want a piece of everything, everything, and I mean everything. I mean everything. Remember Toy Story? Everything. That's WWE. They want it, man.
Or
So
the professional, everyone boss, everyone.
right.
But yeah, like
That's
what
fucked up,
Sifu
bro.
had just said, when Taker asked if we good, old boy should have said, "Nah, I'm good on your ass." Right? Because let's really be real, Undertaker didn't have to take the show. He could have been like, with all due respect, Matt was the one that came up with the idea. This is his. He funded this. He put his whatever. And if he's not rolling with us, then I'm not on board. He just was like, well, that's it. You're fired, even though this is your idea.
Taker always been a snake though. I remember like this one story Miz told, and I think in Miz's head it may have made Taker sound like a good person, but I'm like, when you really think about it, it really doesn't. Everybody knows about the Miz Benoit story, where Miz was eating chicken on someone's bag, or crumbs from the chicken got on someone's bag. Benoit got mad and then kicked Miz out. Nowadays, when they talk about that, they just say a WWE wrestler did it, because they don't want to mention Benoit's name, obviously. So then during that time, Miz had to change in the locker room, and he was doing it for a year. Well, according to the story, Miz says that Taker walked up to him and was like, "You can come with us now." So like Taker gave him the A-OK, and so he's talking as if like, "Oh man, Taker's a good person. Like he saw me being wronged and he let me back in." And I'm just kind of sitting there. I'm just like, so Taker knew for a year it didn't do anything. like this
The
dude,
locker room leader, ladies and gentlemen.
this dude saw you being tormented and was like, "Yeah, I guess a year's enough." Like, what the fuck?
A
What kind
whole
of hero?
year. Not even a couple of months. Maybe a couple of weeks. A whole year.
Wasn't Taker part time at that time, or am I wrong?
No, he was still full time because this would have been like 2007, 2008. So
Even if he was part time, like every time Taker pulls up, he's automatically the locker room leader for that night. So it won't even matter.
right.
And it's like, damn, my dude, like, oh, he could have approached Matt and been like, yo, they trying to take the show, WWE trying to take the show, and I was just wondering, like, they don't want you, unfortunately. But I was just wondering if, like, maybe I could carry on the show with your blessing. You just came out of nowhere and told me, I gotta talk to you real quick. You're fired. What?
Yep. Big ups to Maven though and Stevie Richards. Like they're doing their own thing. That's the best way to do it. Own your own
Maven
stuff,
is killing it. He is killing, and rightfully so, because his content is actually really fucking good. I watch almost every episode. I remember when he pulled up to this fucking Pipsqueaks, where the fuck he was at. This dude, just incredible punk ass. Like, I think this dude Maven, he put him on the spot. Or matter of fact, I can't say he put him on the spot, but he basically said, what was that? He was on Cafe de la Rene, the Rene Dupree podcast, and they was talking about this dude, Just Incredible. And he said after the interview, Just Incredible asked this dude if he could borrow some money. I'm like, you fuck. Like, damn, my dude. For those out there that don't know, Just Incredible be going around scamming motherfuckers and taking people money.
That sucks.
Y'all didn't know about that?
Oh yeah. Good shit, Seaflu. I heard about that. McCool took Mickey's spot and
that LFG, yeah. And that's how people started to look at this dude crazy, like, yo, Bumdertaker, what the fuck you and this skinny pelican looking bitch got going on?
Yo, you already know how I feel about McCool, dude. She's a fucking whore. I already know.
If anything,
she was, man.
If anything, you want to replace somebody, replace Bully Ray. Shit.
Right. She was nobody, bro. She was.
What's good, Henny God?
She was on fucking Velocity, and then all of a sudden she starts sucking some dead cock, and she's a 3-time women's champion. Like, fuck out of here, bitch.
She won.
Michelle McCool.
I'm telling
anybody,
you,
I challenge anyone. Anyone out there gets offended, I challenge. If there's anyone listening right now, right? I challenge you to fucking come on here, and I want you to tell me one Michelle McCool segment you remember, one Michelle McCool match you remember. You won't. I can have a gun to your unborn child, and I have to fucking kill the bastard because it doesn't exist. There isn't one.
I also got it. I was kind of thinking about something. Didn't Taker and Michelle get together in 2010? And then they got together in 2010.
Like, they got together right after him and Sarah got divorced. Like, not too long after that, him and Michelle McCool hooked up.
Yeah, so it was around 2010 they got together. But I'm asking because
as Seaflu just said, that was just it might make sense. Seaflu, that probably was his dude mistress at first.
Didn't Michelle McCool win the Divas title first, which was like in 2008?
I would have to look that up. I'm not too sure.
Yeah, someone look that up.
I'm asking because this is one thing she did before that she hooked up with Taker. So I'm like,
I mean, sure, anyone can win a title. I mean, and I'm not trying to downplay that. Anyone can win a title.
No, but the Divas division was trash at that time. So yeah.
Yeah, her biggest claim to fame was the Lay Cool shit, and that was Layla. Like, and first of all, that was a ripoff of the Beautiful People, right? Everything she did.
We all know that.
Right, right, but the Lay Cool shit, that was Layla. She was the entertaining one. She carried it.
Yeah.
Her segment, she was the funny one. When they had the tag matches, she was the one taking the bumps and shit. McCool was just
was the pretty one. She was a pretty one. She was the one that had the low key good matches, but
Yeah, and
it's
she
like the
still looks
focus
good.
is just on Michelle McCool. Like
Right.
Layla was
That's-
just like they treated Layla like she's a sidekick. It was like no.
Right. Right. I remember like when they did the first Rumble, like to this day, like, and I'll say this, like, I don't remember any of the women's Rumbles, like any of them. The only one I remember was like the first one, because they're all like the same. But I remember like the first Rumble they did, McCool was in there and she eliminated like 5 people. I'm like, get the fuck out of here. Why are you eliminating 5 people like you're some kind of killer? Like, what the fuck?
You was
Like-
right, TKO. TKO was right. Yeah, she won it. She did win in July 20th, 2008.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's
Okay,
fine.
so she did. So she accomplished something without Taker. Got it.
Yeah, she
That
had an
is-
athletic background. I know that.
Yeah.
Like, she crawled so Charlotte Flair could walk.
I don't like
Even-
Charlotte, but
Even though
I mean,
Charlotte Flair was
Charlotte is-
much better.
I mean,
I
Charlotte
don't
is
like
way.
that.
right.
I mean, Charlotte is way more overpushed than Michelle. But Jesus.
Oh, I'll give Charlotte this. She's a better wrestler, like easily.
Yeah. I think Charlotte Flair is a really good wrestler. I just think I just don't like how she's booked. She's booked like she always have to have a belt around her waist. It's not necessary.
That's a very small margin, but yeah.
I could say more things. How she doesn't have no layers to her character. Like, remember they low key teased her having a new character. Remember she started just like Aaliyah
that's what
and
the
shit, and then they
that's
just scrapped it.
But that's what this Alexis death is. It's supposed to be their way of, helping her find that new layer. So far,
Yes.
so good. So
The sad part is it's working. Motherfuckers is actually cheering for this shit.
right.
Yeah, because she's
she
actually
ain't
doing
no-
something. That's even though
She
she has a
still ain't
belt
no
around her
different,
waist.
I mean, she still ain't no different, but yeah.
Well, it's really not much difference, but it's something. It's not like her, I'm just gonna show up and win. That's all I'm gonna do. And woo.
I mean, if
Right.
she stays, I mean, if they keep her in the tag team division for a good minute, I'm fine with it. But
They're doing the same thing to her they did to Bianca, where they just took her out the picture for a bit. Now
That's
it's her
right, ballet, baggy ass thong, the tank top thong.
But yeah, Michelle McCool being Divas champion with respect. I mean, that's fine, but like Sandman said, that doesn't really mean much in that era. I mean, that was the era where Kelly was like the top face.
Oh
So,
man, don't even remind me.
nice lady, by the way, very nice, but couldn't run the ropes to save her life. So
I heard she wanted to come back.
yeah,
she would not fit in this era.
I could see her being a valet.
see,
I can
I
see
get
her
it. The
being
problem is like they can do both because Kelly like she was mad because she doesn't like how WWE like ignores the Divas era completely. It's like, yeah, it sucked, but they still traveled the road and had the same sacrifices as everybody else. So from her perspective,
True.
I get it. And
Yeah.
so because Vince just shitted on the Divas back then, it's like they view that diva is a negative term in WWE, and it's like, you can have both. You can have like women's wrestlers, but you can also still do the diva thing too. Like you can do both. It's not like all or nothing. So it's like they overcorrected when they got rid of divas and they started and they brought back the women's championships and they started to
Right.
go more into a women's wrestling direction. It's like they completely killed any like diva shit. Now it's like now you all got to wrestle. And it's
You know what it is too? Oh, my bad. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you land your plane. Go ahead.
yeah. Like take Scarlett for instance. Karrion Cross. Scarlett she's a hybrid. She can wrestle, but she's also a good manager. Or
Yeah.
Zelina Vega. Zelina can wrestle, but she's a much better manager when she was with Andrade. So there's some girls out there.
I don't think she could wrestle. That's me personally. I don't think Zelina's that good.
Right, but you agree she's a good manager though, right?
Of course, she's a great manager.
Right.
Like her and fucking Andrade was perfect.
Right. So I feel like them taking away female managers, I feel like that's gonna hurt some of the girls who may not be able to snuff it in the ring. But it's like if they're a good manager, that's how they can get TV time. But the way they're doing it is like, no, because Scarlett she was a great character in TNA, but in WWE, like she didn't do anything with Cross. I mean, she came out.
Yeah, which is weird. They wanted Cross because that's the main reason why he left. Because they wanted Cross, they didn't want his wife, and of
I
course,
don't think
like,
I don't think they ever valued Scarlett. That's really
which is weird. Like
that
you would,
because
just
they don't
proves it. That
right
proves it
because they
right
don't
there.
value right because they don't value managers and they don't value female valets at all. And it's weird. Like that's a Vince thing too. Like because Vince didn't care for it because Vince used to do it. Remember, like Miss Elizabeth, Sensational Sherry,
exactly. These are the
Honey,
ones that got people
Sable.
over.
Right, right.
Yeah,
So
Come
he used
on,
to like it,
like
but then somewhere around like the 2000s, he like soured on it and he stopped doing it. And then after the 2000s, like it just stopped. You know, I
probably
think
because
AJ Lee was like the last person. Yeah, it was really AJ Lee. It was her when she was with like Brian and Punk or whoever. She was the last person, and even she like organically got over. Like that wasn't part of the plan. So yeah, they don't like it in WWE for some reason.
probably
I don't
because
know why.
that's why. Probably because they got over and nobody wanted to fuck Vince no more. That's probably it. I wouldn't bet against
like
it.
you know what it is. You know what I think it is. I think they had succumbed to the fans always complaining because there was a lot of fans complaining about I ain't gonna lie, I was one of them about the Divas matches. Like, yo, these matches is only like 2 minutes long tops. Like the fuck, this shit don't mean anything. And they probably was like, you know what? Let's just banish this shit altogether. Especially since they had that match with Sasha Banks and Bailey and Takeover. When they seen that shit, they opened motherfuckers' eyes like, oh shit, like these
That
women can
match
actually
was
go.
that match was the turning point. But I still say that match was the turning point. Now women need to know how to wrestle.
And like I agree though, it definitely should be a mixture. Like Maxine Dupree, like she has the look. She can't really talk that well on the mic. Just have her just be there and be a valet, whatever the case may be. Like let's just scrap that whole Alpha Academy bullshit. That's number one. That shit is dead. Know what I'm saying? Have her, or you can have her with Natty, whatever the case may be. But it do need that mixture.
Right.
There's a few people
Like
that could use a sexy woman on their side.
I
Shit.
think another I think
Go ahead,
another
go ahead.
person I'm looking at is the BFAP chick. Like because
She
she
wa- she
she
was a,
has a
she's a valet for the Profits, isn't she?
Yeah, but it's
right.
like from before she was with Meechin. It's like first she was with the Prophets, then she started
Right.
hanging out with Meechin, and then she went back to the Prophets with no explanation.
Yeah. My problem is I don't think the Profits need her. Like they're
They
fine
don't. They don't.
without her. So I feel like she would be better if she could be a manager for somebody else. You know.
Put her with Mello.
Yeah, there you go.
I'll
There
put
you
her right
go.
with Mello. Perfect.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. You know, so she like BFAB is a great example, like because I don't think she's good enough to. I mean, who knows? We can never know how good she could be, but right now, in ring wise, yeah, she could never be a top person. But like if you gave her a managing spot, like with an upper mid card guy like a Mello, then like yeah, that's a great way to get over. You
Yeah.
know, but you know, so
King Leo was goody, my guy. All right.
Ray Phoenix could have a valet.
I
Yeah.
don't know. Ray Phoenix can't even get TV time. I don't know about a valet.
You're right. The last time we seen them is in SummerSlam. Damn, boy. Where the fuck did you go at?
I would put her with almost. Okay.
Oh yeah, okay.
Oh man. Yo, yeah. Did y'all see Triple Mania yet?
I managed to watch it.
What'd
I
you
saw
think?
it was okay. I thought the 4-way was a dope match. I thought that Judgment Day tag team match was too, what's the word I'm looking for? I think they focused more on making people laugh than actually being a good match, because why are these guys struggling with puppets, you know?
It was a silly moment for that. I get what you're saying, because at first I was like, what are we doing here? But I was like, you know what, fuck it. As long as the shit wasn't outdrawn, They did what they did, and they made it real quick. You know what I'm saying? They ain't like go OD with this shit. They ain't have this motherfucker bum out like you know, like Socko or some shit. He shoved the sock in somebody's mouth, or you know what I'm saying, or the Cobra, even worse. It wasn't too
Cobra.
offensive.
That JTG Cobra cell lives rent free in my head to this day. Oh my God.
Oh my god. I give Santino props. He did get better in the ring, I will say. The match he had with Ethan Page on NXT, I actually rewatched it. It was really he got better in the ring. The only thing I still don't like that Cobra, but still that's my only gripe.
But going back to Triple Mania, I ain't gonna lie, I had fun watching it. I was watching it with this dude King Leo. We was live over there on his channel, and you know, I had fun for the most part. And this dude, in the Wrestling Council Facebook page, he was saying, matter of fact, no, it was yeah, it was a council, and this dude King Eric was saying like he liked the show also, but like, what about like motherfuckers talking shit about Collision, whatever the case may be? And me and this dude agreed upon saying like, well, it's a difference with Collision because Collision is like it's like that every single week. Like, yeah, first it'll be fun, it's cool to watch, like you know, all the high flying, all the luchadors, whatever the case may be. But seeing that shit every single week with no direction, it's like, all right, now, like it gets boring after a while.
I just don't understand how someone can objectively look at Mr. Iguana and say, "Oh, that's funny," but then shit on Orange Cassidy. Like they're both comedy characters; they're the same. Like just say you like this because it's in one company, and you don't like this because it's in one company.
I totally agree. I totally
Right.
agree because I like Cassidy. Oh, yeah. I didn't like the fact that Cassidy was always starting off the show and he was invincible. He
Right.
got booked. I think he got booked to the moon. I think that was highly unnecessary. But other than that, always like Orange.
Since we're
And
talking about a AAA, though, this is a good
yeah,
segue because I saw a lot of people were asking about this. I think we talked about it privately here on the group, but it's the first time
we
talking about
definitely
it.
appreciate the likes, ballet. All right.
Yeah, so for anyone out there that's confused about the whole Vikingo thing, I know some people are confused because this was the first exposure. Why is Vikingo booed by the AAA fans? So this is going to be crazy, but as I'm sure all listeners know, every area has a different culture, and every culture has different people. So here in America, we don't know Alberto Del Rio. We know Alberto Del Dipshit. He's a piece of shit. He's toxic. We don't give a fuck about him here in America.
He's a
But in
bum.
Mexico, they love him. He's over. They fucking love the guy. And you can, feel about that however you want. Whatever. In Mexico, they love him. So what basically happened is, if you remember, Omega was the AAA champion back when he was doing his belt collector run, back in 2021. AEW had a relationship with AAA, or rather, they had a relationship with Conan. That fell through, and then after that fell through was when the WWE relationship started. Vikingo was the champion, and he lost the title to Alberto Del Dipshit. And they love him down there. They don't care about the allegations. They don't care that he may be a bad person. In Mexico, they love him. Just different strokes for different folks. They love him down there, right? And he took the title off of Kingo. And after he took the title off of Kingo, they had one more match, and Del Rio beat him, or as he's known down there, Alberto El Patron. Anyone that watched Lucha Underground, El Patron, that's what he was called, right? So El Patron beat Vikingo. So that was it. Like, slam bam, it was over, right? And the Mexican fans were happy with that. Now, the other promotion that is with AEW. AEW's got the relationship with CMLL. CMLL is the oldest wrestling company in the world. No company has been around longer than CMLL, and a lot of people don't know this. So AAA, they're lucha, but they're more character driven. So it's about the over the top characters like Mr. Iguana. So I guess in hindsight, That's why WWE bought them, because WWE is also character driven. CMLL is more wrestling oriented. You know, they like wrestling. They don't really care too much about characters and shit. So I guess in hindsight, Vikingo really should have been in CMLL because he's not really a character. He's a wrestler. You know, like who is Vikingo? You know, he's a good wrestler and shit, but that's about it. Anyway, WWE bought AAA, and like Sandman said the other day, as soon as they bought AAA, the first thing they did was they took the title off of Del Dipshit
Like
and they put it
literally.
on Vikingo. Like literally, the first thing that, as a matter of fact, they fucked up on SmackDown. They did a graphic where they had Vikingo against what's the character? The one that Chad Gable's playing. You know,
Um
El,
um
Gr- El Grande.
El Grande
right,
Americano.
right. Yeah, they had a graphic. They had a graphic of Vikingo and El Grande for the Triple H championship. And that was when Del Dipshit was actually still
Right.
champion.
He was still
Right.
a mega champion.
Right, he was still champion. So that just right there, that just shows you that WWE they had like no interest in using him at all. Him being Del Rio. So they took the title off of him and they put it on Vikingo. Well, the Mexican fans, they don't like that shit. You know, they see exactly for what it is. They saw it and they're just like, oh, okay, I see what's going on now. They see that Vikingo is their chosen one, you know. He's the heir apparent, you know, he's the guy that WWE has chosen. We're going to make him the face of AAA, you know, because they bought it, you know, they own AAA now. So now they're the ones that's making the shots, you know. So that same heat that John Cena got in like 2006, or the same heat that Roman Reigns got in 2015, that's what Vikingo's getting now. And it's not even his fault. He didn't even do anything, you know. And so they did Triple Mania, as Sandman talked about. And Rey Mysterio did a post conference thing, and the fans were literally chanting, "We want Alberto," you know. So they really want Alberto, and then Ray
They was actually chanting it. They was chanting it also during his Conan speech.
Right.
And he said during the speech he was saying that, "Don't worry, I'm working on it." That's what he told the people.
Right. So now they're like in a spot. So obviously, what this is WWE. When they bought AAA, I don't think they thought about this. You know, I think they bought it and they just thought the fans would play ball. You know, they would just accept whatever they're given. And to be fair, the fans do like Dom, you know, and the fans do like, you know, some of the other guys, but you know, they're not fucking with Vikingo at all. And they get nothing against the guy, but he's in the wrong company. He should have signed with CMLL, but CMLL and AAA, they got like some death row, you know, West Side, East Side beef. So that wouldn't have been within his best interest to do so. Eventually,
Sifu,
the King.
Sifu asked he had asked an interesting question. He was asking if this dude Alberto Del Rio was still with AAA. Like, did they pack him up, or we still on the contract?
I think he's done as of now.
Yeah, as of now,
they didn't make no reports. I didn't even see no reports about that, like them firing him or anything like that. I just know they took the belt off of him.
Yeah.
I think that was the stipulation. He lost the title and he was done.
Damn, they did all of that.
Right. Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, so that's why Vikingo is getting the heat, you know, because he's the
scapegoat
guy. Right?
Yeah,
he's a scapegoat.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah, right.
He's scapegoat 2.0.
Right. So I don't think Triple H thought about that. I think when he bought AAA, he didn't think about any of this stuff. He thought the fans would just play ball, but now he's finding out that Mexican fans, like, their culture is different, and their tastes are very different from ours. Because here in America, we don't care about Del Dipshit, but down there, they love him. And that was awkward
if that's the case, then here we go again with this dude Triple H's ignorance. It's like, my dude did the same thing with us with the black wrestlers. Now he doing it over there. Like, motherfucker, get a clue, read the room.
Right. So really, it's just giving Triple H detractors more ammo now. Because, like, not only do you not know black culture, you don't know Latino culture either. So that's more against them. And that's the thing. When you buy a company, you buy the good things and the bad things. Like, you know, so that's on him. So now they're in a weird spot because it's like, all right, let's just say they actually work something out and they actually, like, get Alberto back. But they literally get him back as a AAA wrestler only and not a WWE contract. All right, fair enough.
Yeah.
But their AAA shows are streamed on the official WWE YouTube channel. So that means that you could potentially have Alberto, a AAA wrestler, wrestling at a AAA show on a WWE stream on their YouTube. Like, I don't know if they would do that. I don't know.
They are that petty. They are that petty.
Yeah. I don't know if they would promote that, you know? So that's kind of like the
ballet's
odd...
a mess. Triple nose.
Right, exactly. This dude fucking got fired by WWE, and everywhere he went, he would say "big nose." So,
Yeah.
I really don't think Del Rio would work for Triple H, so
Yeah,
I don't see this happening.
Yeah, when motherfucker got bills to pay and WWE cut that check, like, man, look, I'm gonna be kissing some ass today. You think that motherfucker ain't gonna take that damn check? Yeah, all right.
But yeah, man, that's why Vikingo's booed. He'll be fine when he's absorbed into NXT and WWE, because most American fans have no clue about any of the shit I've been talking about for the past 10 minutes. But as long as he's in AAA, and specifically AAA champion, they're gonna boo him. So, right. So that's why he's booed.
Okay, thanks for the lore. Well, let's switch gears real quick. You already know what time it is, TKO. What 2 matches is lined up for tomorrow?
I gotta check out the card. Hang on.
That's just gonna be one match and a segment.
I thought you were about to pull the Nas. All I need is one match.
Nas is in the news again, the rap news. Like, it's this rapper named, I don't know if you know about this rapper, Toph. His name is Fabio Foreign. He was this dude, Jim Jones' first guest on his podcast. You know, Jim Jones came out with a podcast and they were talking about Nas or whatever. And Fabio Foreign said he only know one Nas track on one mic. Mind you, he's from the town. He's from New York. You know what I'm saying? He's from BK. You know what I'm saying? He's from BK and all that. And he was even on a track with Nas. And
he's embarrassing himself.
Like, this is insane. Like, yo, my dude. And he's 35. There's no excuse. You only know one mic, and you was even on a song with this man? Come on, what are we doing here?
That's what makes it worse. Like,
go ahead, my bad.
That's what makes it worse. Like, how you got a song with a man that you don't know anything about? Like, how does that make sense?
Let alone Nas. It's not like Nas is just some motherfucker that be rapping and fucking balls of 10 people. This dude sold out Madison Square Garden, for fuck's sake.
That he did.
Like, everybody knows now, Nas is nearly worldwide. Like, how the fuck you gonna sit there and say, oh, I only know one mic? So you don't know, it ain't hard to tell. You don't know Stillmatic. You don't know I Made You Look. You don't know, like, this is crazy. You don't know Nostradamus.
Hell, you don't even know I Know I Can. Like, what?
You know what I'm saying? You don't know I Gave You Power.
And this is why I can't stand these new rappers, bro. They don't know nothing.
And from before, I didn't even fuck with Nas like that. I wasn't a big Nas fan like that from before. I like him better now than from before. And even I know this dude catalog.
Clout chasers, man. Looking for that clout. Y'all remember old boy, Green Ranger?
Tommy?
Yeah.
Of course.
Jason David Frank.
Yeah, Jason,
right.
JDF, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What's going on? What's going on, coked out Sean?
The heartbreak kid is recovering from his back surgery.
Oh man. Just sprinkle the coke on the damn spine.
Yo, I'll let you go, coked out Sean. I'll let you go, Cookdown Show. Just hold for 1 second. We was just talking about clout chasers. I gotta find the YouTube video and I'll share it like on the group for you guys to see.
Yeah.
Jason David Frank, the Green Ranger, one of the last things he did before he died, he was like in a mall somewhere, you know, and he was like on an escalator, and there's this chick that was in front of him, and I guess she was like a content creator or something. Maybe she was a model. I don't know. Anyway, you know how streamers be, right? Hey, chat, what should I do? And, you know, blah, 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 whatever. Anyway, the model chick was wearing a White Ranger shirt, right?
Yeah.
And the literal White Ranger is right behind you on the escalator. So he poked her on the back and waved. And then she looked at him and had no clue who the fuck he was.
What?
And she just went back on her phone. I remember
that had to been a skit. Ain't no way.
No, it wasn't a skit, bro. It wasn't a skit. I swear to God, it wasn't. I remember he posted that like on his Instagram, like right before he died. And people are like, why the fuck are you wearing a Power Ranger shirt when you don't even know? Because what it was she was a model that was wearing nerd shit for clicks and likes. You see what I'm saying? Just like, yeah, a lot of models do that shit. They'll wear like video game shirts and comic book, you know, to get that algorithm going, you know. Oh, right. She's hot and she's a nerd, but she's not a real nerd, you know. She's just wearing it for clicks and views and shit.
Right.
So I'm mentioning that because that shit's in rap too. You got a lot of people pretending to act like they know certain people when if you had a gun to their head and you told them to name like 2-3 songs from whatever, you'd have to shoot them. You know, if you put them on the spot. So
just like yo, like prime example. My bad, my dude. I'm gonna let you go right after I say this. Excuse me. Like with the shit with Shannon Sharp, when Shannon Sharp tried to sit there and come at Jim Jones saying like, "Oh, how you don't like Nas?" And it came down to the point where Jim Jones asked Shannon Sharp, like, "Yo, spit some shit that Nas ever spit." "Oh, I don't have to do that." He's like, "What do you mean I have to do that? Like, spit something that Nas said." "Oh, I'm more into jazz." Like, what?
That dude was sweating, bro, sweating profusely. Oh my God, it was like fucking church.
Oh, man. But Coke Down Shaw, what's good, my dude?
And I had to chime in on the Undertaker thing, man, because I was seeing what was going on with that. I'm like, this is a prime example. You just damaging your whole rep, man. I mean, I seen it from years ago. Like, I'm gonna tell you this. I've seen this years ago. Like, you know, he did a great job of keeping the persona up. He did a magnificent job of that. Can't take that away from him. But once you start really seeing the mask come off, you start seeing the real them. You like, man, I don't know if I'm fucking with this dude. I'm gonna tell you one of the ways that I've seen the mask peel off.
Yeah.
Y'all know that documentary that he did a couple years ago, right? Where he was trying to get his last match and all that stuff, right?
Yeah. On The Last Ride, I think it was called.
I'm gonna tell you one of the chinks in the armor, and this what got me. The way he was talking about Vince. Like, you know, he hugging each other, and he was sitting there crying with Vince, and he's sitting there like he was like a daddy. I'm like, what were you at? We don't call another man daddy. What are we doing on? I was like, hold on, man. Now you damaging your rep already. But I let it slide, you know what I mean? Because, you know, Vince did a lot for him. I let that rock. But then you start seeing him muscling people out of positions that put his wife, who ain't even that over. I can't even name you 3 Michelle McCool matches. That was good.
Me neither.
But yet, he muscling everybody up and putting her in placer position and making her a little more important than she really is. That's like with Mickey James. The guy Mickey James pushed out the way and put her in. Now she's shot calling. And now with the podcast, that's what made me want to jump up there. I'm like, hold on, don't tell me he backstabbed his mans and put his wife up there.
And it was his idea. The whole podcast was his name is Matt. It was Matt's idea.
He backstabbed his man. He sold the podcast to the WWE for the bag, and then told her afterwards, and then put his wife up there.
He was
That's
like,
some scumbag shit.
This is the end of the road for us. Like, excuse me, sir?
Bro, you didn't even want to do this.
Right.
Exactly.
Like, dude, that podcast made you. It was more of a refresher of how the stories he was telling. It made
I
him
agree.
look good in a different light. I liked it. I actually like the podcast, but she don't bring shit
forget,
to it, man.
Don't forget,
She
man.
don't bring.
This is the same dude that convinced Vince that DDP would be a stalker to Sarah when he was married to Kimberly. So he been on that kind of time.
Man, that horse face wife of his, man. I say, come on, man.
You
I
heard
ain't
of
gonna,
DDP?
I ain't gonna lie though.
That's
I'm not gonna lie. I thought that stalker storyline had potential. They just used the wrong guy.
yeah, I
They
agree.
should use Buff
Good
Bagwell or
point.
something. They should
Yeah,
use Buff Bagwell or Scotty Riggs.
yeah. Given the fact that Buff Bagwell, he's supposed to be like the ladies' man or whatever, but it's like this is Sarah though. She look like fucking Balky Patacamus. Like that's the thing. Like who's really stressing her?
Good point, C Fluid. Yeah, that Chris Canyon shit is also very sus. People don't talk about that shit enough either. I don't know if that was Taker. I don't know if that was Bruce.
So now,
I don't know if that was Vince. That was weird.
So now, you know me, yeah, and Sandman, you know me for 10 years.
Of course.
When I get a topic, and you know somebody I ain't feeling it at the moment, you know I got to go deep into the rabbit hole now. Like now, you're gonna have more content coming about the Undertaker. All that stuff that they had brushed aside, we ain't gonna talk about it. Oh yeah, we're gonna bring it up now. I'm inspired. So now you're gonna see us talk about how he had DDP demoted, how he had Canyon buried. Now we bringing up all this stuff now.
Remember, he just didn't like him. He just didn't like DDP.
Oh yeah,
DDP
Mike
showed
Awesome.
up. Like DDP showed up and he just didn't like him. DDP mentioned that shit a few times. He was like, DDP was like, I don't know why this dude don't like me. He just doesn't like me. Like, what the fuck is wrong with this dude?
Then he buried Mike Awesome too.
Yeah. Just cause.
Yeah,
cause he see them as threats.
Oh yeah, what's those other guys? Adam Bomb and Brian Adams.
Chronic. Yeah.
I think he had something to do with that too. I heard.
Yeah, he buried them. Mm-hmm.
That match was a mess, though. That match was.
We looked at it like.
I mean, that match wasn't even that good, though. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That match was not good at all.
That shit looked crazy. But it's like that was only one match. It's like didn't even get another chance after that shit. Like, yo, let it. Maybe they gotta warm up a little bit.
I think Taker was threatened by DDP because DDP was kind of similar because like he was older, but he was over, and there wasn't that many older dudes that because Taker and DDP were similar because DDP like he got his big break when he was like in his mid to late 30s and shit. I think Taker felt threatened. And I know for a fact at some point DDP pitched the People's Champ versus People's Champ, him against The Rock. That would have been money, but apparently that got him heat. I don't know why. But.
So man, the Undertaker is just as much of a politician as the rest of these guys. Man, we got to put them on, as they say, the guillotine. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you bringing it back with the guillotine, huh? Okay.
Did y'all talk about did you talk about Jetta Jameson's allegations against him?
Oh man, they try to brush that under the rug, man.
You got
I knew about that because of where I live, and I was in the scene.
Wow.
So we've been knew about that out here.
Oh man, the rabbit hole.
What?
Oh man, the rabbit hole is about to be dug, man.
Why you think he was always so, why you think he stayed in character? It's just like when Jimmy Snooker caught hell Vince McMahon like you better dummy up.
Man, look, this is what happened when you don't stay solid, man. When you stay solid and then you start moving funny, now you started motivating us to call you out on stuff. Like some of that stuff, he was like, yo, man, it's the Undertaker. We was gonna brush that to the side. Like a lot
I wasn't on that type of time. I've been calling him Bumdertaker for like 2 decades.
No. I'm just talking about like how some of the Hulkamaniacs, they know that shit that he said. They try to brush it to the side.
Right.
But you know,
forget about all that. It's about everything else that they done. I'm like, yeah, Michael Jackson healed the world, but nobody cares.
Nah, but Taker different, man, because they was like, man, look, we're gonna ignore that. But then again, why you think they call it Dead Man Inc. for a reason, though?
Yeah.
Because he
Bury
buried
them hoes.
motherfuckers.
But you know what else? Though? Hey, wait, I'm at work, obviously. But you know what else I was thinking about?
What's
The whole
up?
Trick Williams thing. I'm like, maybe that's because Undertaker's like still got some heat with Shawn Michaels, and he's like, all right, I'm gonna bury anybody you bring around.
Yeah,
One
that
thing
was just
about
so
wrestling,
awful. Him coming through just to choke slam this dude, Trick Williams.
It's how they do it, man. It's their work logic. They believe that doing that segment gives them a rub when it's the complete opposite. But it's just
That
Well,
not.
no,
shit
what
ain't
I'm
do a
saying,
damn
what I'm
thing.
saying is that he still has him and Shawn Michaels probably still got some animosity. So Shawn Michaels doing good, building people, and Undertaker's like, yeah, I'm still the balls around here. You know the drill.
I think that could be it, but you know what it really is, man. I think you talked about this yourself, King Eric, in one of your videos, and they've been doing this for a while. WWE, they're focusing more on moments, but a moment is just a moment. It doesn't make sense. Oh, Joe Hendry at WrestleMania, moment. He got buried in 3 minutes though, but nobody cares because it was a great moment. Oh,
Hey, wait,
Taker's in the ring
Sandman.
with Trick Williams. What a moment! But he got chokeslammed. Yeah, but it was cool. The visual. That's what they care about. The moment.
Hey, Sandman. Sandman.
Yeah, what's
I
going
wanted to
on?
clarify that Worlds Collide thing. When I said no way, it was no way to Octagon showing up. I ain't seen Octagon Jr. since I was a kid.
Oh yeah, the ninja looking motherfucker, right?
Yeah. You thought it was
Yeah.
because of Omos? I'm like, no, I had typed in no way when Octagon Jr. showed up.
I lost my mind when Omar showed up. I wasn't here for that.
I was here for I was tripped out by Octagon. I'm like, this old motherfucker still moving? That's like bringing out Hayabusa.
But when him and this dude Michael Man had went like I can't say face to face, but when he went face to ankle, I want him to field goal that little fucker. I can't stand Michael Man.
You wanted him to do what Willie D did to Bushwick Bill when he
Like
said, I
what-
kicked the field goal.
Like what Snitsky did to Lita's fake baby.
Not Willie D did that to Bushwick Bill, apparently. Because Bushwick Bill was talking mess to him, and Willie D said, and I kicked the field goal that day.
I'm telling you. But we got a little sidetrack. TKA, you got the card pulled up?
Yeah.
Come on with it.
I got talk. Gotta go.
All right, man. All right, we got Edge and Christian gonna be interviewed. We got a face-to-face between Mox and Will Ospreay. We got Hangman in a segment. We got
gonna pull up MJF. You know MJF gonna pull up. Good. That's it.
That's all we getting, kid.
we got more. We got
I was about to say
we got more.
because these past couple of months, this dude TK was like, "Yup, 2 matches," and I'll just say the rest of the matches 4:00 in the afternoon tomorrow.
Now we got, like I said, we got Brodito and FTR. Winner faces the Hurt Syndicate.
Yeah, that's the finals, right? Okay.
Yeah, we got the Death Riders versus Jet Speed and Tamahiro. And we got a women's match. We got Tony Storm and Alex Windsor versus Mercedes and Athena.
When is Athena gonna get her lick back?
I would hope if Athena beats Tony, they would run it back then.
She's not beating Tony. I'm sorry. Like, I think Mercedes Renee was more believable beating Tony Storm than Athena. That's just me, though.
I just felt that Mercedes could chase it a little more, but that's just me. But I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
I'm
happy for Athena, though. Don't get it fucked up. I'm very happy for Athena. She's been on Dynamite consistently and is long overdue, so I can't complain too much.
I mean, they both cashed in their contracts, Athena and MJF. I think one of them's got to win.
Who, Bumdertaker? Yeah, he did bury Chris Canyon.
Oh, yeah. You saw that chair shot he gave him in 02?
It was weird because he was not only did he bury, but it was like he was singing Gorgeous George. It was like, what the fuck? It was weird. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if that was Vince or if it was Bruce or if it was Taker.
He was gay bashing, B.
Yeah.
Literally.
Somebody found out and they made fun of him.
Man, Undertaker kidnapping porn stars, man. Because I'm reading the clip. I'm reading on what my man was talking about, and she wrote about it in her autobiography. She said the Undertaker used to hang around her when she was on the road in Las Vegas. Jameson was 16 at the time, and he threatened to kidnap her.
Man, listen, I know there's a lot of stories about not just Taker, but a lot of wrestlers that they bury. So
I never heard nothing like that.
Where to, Stephanie?
That shit had to be scary though, man. The way I bet he put that voice on her.
He's like, yeah, I love
that
the
had to be around.
girls.
That had to be around.
Bumdertaker. So let me find out. Bumdertaker's an alleged predator.
Undertaker's he hit her with that. Remember that?
Yo, you gotta put that
segment.
Where's that link at? I gotta look at this shit.
Yeah, Taker's always been weird. Remember that one segment where he was with Kane and he started punching himself? He was like, "I like that. It turns me on."
What? Yeah.
Oh, and he was bleeding from his head. Yeah, that was funny.
And Kane was laughing his ass off, but he was wearing a mask, so we couldn't see it.
He said, I'm down with the devil, and I'll still get medieval on your ass.
He said, man, can you imagine Undertaker city you a threat? You gonna feel it though, man. You gonna die, bitch.
Right. His character was believable, though, I will say. That's one
American
thing.
Badass was amazing. I'll always love the American Badass. That shit
kidnapping porn stars and shit. I mean, that's within a story right there.
Man,
now that had to be around Perk Taker time. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Ministry of Darkness Taker was underrated as fuck, but that was Perk Taker for real.
I'll ask you this: would you consider that, or when he was a hardcore champion as an American Badass, would you consider that Perk Taker also?
Taker was just kicking ass just because at that time he was just impossibly funny. I mean, what am I doing? I'm kicking your ass. That's what I'm doing.
I would rather fight Badass Taker, because Badass Taker at worst was just gonna beat you up. Ministry Taker was like trying to embalm people and shit. So I don't know what the
while they were alive.
Right. Like nigga was tying motherfuckers to crosses and shit. Like
he hung the boss man.
Literally. Like,
you know what's funny? Like after he hung him, the boss man, didn't he show up the very next night?
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I was like, didn't you die just 24 hours ago? What the fuck? Yo, you are so lucky social media was not around back then.
Dumbest shit ever. The dumbest shit ever. I will never get over it. People always talk about, Rock Hogan was a 5-star match. Fuck you. Hogan and the NWO committed vehicle manslaughter on The Rock. And this dude showed up with taped ribs. Taped ribs! And just no sold the fucking truck.
Yo, he should have been in the full body pass or in the ground.
Yeah, you want to hear something? You want to hear something that's funny? This nigga Rock showed him getting gored by Rhino, and he sold that better than that vehicular manslaughter. Like his whole torso was taped up after getting. Bro, this dude, Rock's entire torso was bandaged up from that gore. Meanwhile, Rock had like that little Band-Aid on one side of his ribs after getting hit with that truck. Like, it wasn't even kinesio tape. It was like one Band-Aid on one part of his ribs. Like, what?
No. Y'all check this, man. Look, you ain't see the exclusive. So you got to get this. See, they even had on one of the. I got this on one of the DVDs. You ain't see the exclusive. There's a part over there where it was unreleased. They put the unreleased footage on the DVD where Rock escaped. He slid out that motherfucker and ran away. So he had a little damage, but it wasn't like it was. He got away as soon as the truck hit.
Well, they did give him a long enough time because, Hogan had to talk shit in the camera.
Yeah, he was gone.
I'm going to let smack down on his ass. NWO style, brother.
I mean, they obviously weren't gonna really kill him, but still, like, make it look real. Like,
it was still badass, though. I ain't gonna lie. Like, that moment was badass.
Yeah.
Hogan looked like a beast when he did that shit.
Yeah, the tape ribs was from the ass whooping he caught before the truck crashing. You know what I mean?
I just thought like if you were gonna sell that shit, like if you're gonna go that far, like be realistic about it. Like
Oh,
the best example was the Disney attack. At the NWO Nitro. Where they NWO attacked the WCW locker room at that one Disney Nitro. Like Nash threw Ray head first in the trailer.
Yeah.
Remember his woman found orange. She was crying.
Really called him a
Randy
snake
jumped-
eyes head first into the trailer.
now
Right,
you know
Randy
what?
jumped on the limo. That segment was so real. People were calling 911 for real. Like they thought that they got fucked up.
Like there's a real gang coming through, just wrecking shit. But I wanted to answer this shit because everybody keep asking this question about the Macho Man and Stephanie McMahon rumor about if they ever hooked up with her. You know what? Of course, we would never know. But me personally, I don't think that happened because Macho Man, he really loved the kids a lot. Not like that, of course, but he was like he was a big advocate for children's funds and stuff like that and charities, and like he always loved the kids. He always mentioned giving back to the kids and shit. And at that time, Stephanie McMahon was underage. So I doubt it. Me personally, I strongly doubt he did anything with Stephanie McMahon.
I doubt it too. That don't seem like something he would really get down with. Not that I know him personally, but just you could tell by certain people's character. Like if he ain't want Liz around the locker room like that, he was crazy about that. For damn sure, he ain't the type to violate.
Yeah, he always been very overprotective when it came to women and kids.
Can't blame him. I mean, you can't blame him. They were doing some wild shit.
That whole story was just based off a diss, and the diss just created a life of its own. It was like in 2000. I remember it. I have it on my VHS somewhere in my room. When they did WrestleMania 2000, they did like this long, all day long road to Mania 2000, where they showed every Mania up to that point and a bunch of interviews and shit. And there was an interview with Triple H where he was the champion, and someone asked him about Hogan and Savage and just the past. And Triple H said something along the lines of, "Oh yeah, they got dinosaurs wrestling over there, but over here in the WWF, we got the young guns, the young line." He was shooting, promoting and shit like that. And then Randy caught wind of that, and Randy had said something along the lines of "You motherfucker, you punk ass bitch, you married into power and blah blah blah. I can take your wife if I wanted her." And that was the line right there. He said something about, "I could take your wife if I wanted her," or something, because remember he did that was right when he did remember he was in that Spider-Man movie, Bonesaw ready.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. That's when it really blew up there. It's like, oh, he can take Triple H's wife. And I remember at the time, people thought oh, this was leading to Randy coming in. They thought he was gonna come in 2003 or some shit, which I could have seen that, but it never happened. And the life just created that rumor. It just blew up.
Oh, I thought that from what I heard, I thought it was when she was younger, when he was in the WWF from before full time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That was another exaggeration from that. But what happened is that nobody ever said anything. When Randy was alive, he never said anything. Stephanie never, because clearly they heard it. I mean, he heard it, she heard it, Triple H heard it.
Yeah,
the reason
nobody never addressed it. Yeah.
Right. The real reason why Randy was blackballed, don't let anyone tell you differently, is because he took that Slim Jim deal with him to WCW. Vince was pissed.
He was, because that was $1 million deal.
Yeah.
But it's Vince, you was holding him back. He was telling you yo, my dude, I can still go. You saying, because at the time, what he was in his mid-30s or whatever, and Vince thought he was too old. He was ready trying to bring in the new generation. He's yo, yeah, I get it. I was around in the 90s. I mean, excuse me, the mid to late 80s, but I could still go. And we see that Macho Man still has shit left in the tank, but Vince wasn't trying to hear it. He just wanted him to do commentary. So he was fuck that, I'm boogieing. And rightfully so. I was you're not gonna sit here and just stifle me. And let's really be real. You got the Slim Jim deal because of me. The fuck? Who else is gonna say, nigga, snap into a Slim Jim? Bad News Brown or some shit? Who the fuck is this?
The Barbarian?
Right, the Barbarian.
He was
it's
also
not gonna
part
hit
of
the same.
he was also part of Vince's inner circle because at that point, like after the golden era, but before like new generation, like 92, 93, Vince's inner circle was, Vince, of course. Patterson was gone, because of the young boy scandal at the time.
Yeah.
So it was Vince, Briscoe, Jim Ross wasn't in yet, Cornette wasn't in yet, and Randy was there. I think it was Flair had just left. Flair went back to WCW. Hogan was gone. So it was a risky time for Vince. That was when he was the most vulnerable. His inner circle was like very small, and Randy Savage was part of that inner circle. So when Randy left and went to WCW, it was like some Sopranos shit. Like he felt betrayed. Like, how could you do this to me? Like he saw Randy like a son or some shit.
Yeah.
I know it's weird, but yeah.
No, I hear. I get it. This a little bit like what this dude King Eric has said about Bumdertaker and Vince when he was like, "That's his daddy" and shit.
We don't call another man daddy. Hey, come on, man. I be losing respect with these guys when they be on that type of shit, man. I'm like, hold up, you be a gladiator in the ring.
But how did he say it though? Did he say like, "Yo, I look to him as a father or father figure"?
Look,
how did he say them in verbatim?
Hey, look, man. Anytime where a man refer to a man as like a father figure, like it depends on the tone.
Yeah,
like, he probably said it like he's just like a dad to me. I'm like, nah, man, you got a dad. He alive. What you talking about?
I've heard people say he's like a mentor to me, but a dad.
Why didn't you say big homie or OG?
Right. That's a big homie right there. That's a big bro. That's, you know what I mean?
Big brother.
If you go on YouTube and find like the Bret Hart interview where Bret was being interviewed by Howard Stern, I can find the voice clip. There's a part of the interview where Bret said something along the lines of, "I believe that the relationship between Vince and Sean is homosexual in nature."
Look, hey, guys, don't go there right now. The Heartbreak Kid does not go that way.
Sean is gay. Nah, ask your mama if Sean is gay.
The Heartbreak Kid can't heal up because the Heartbreak Kid cannot heal up because he's recovering from back surgery. But trust me, you want that 97 Coke, you're gonna get him. Don't push that line.
Fucking mad. I ain't got no damn cigars. I'm pissed. Shit.
Damn.
I fucking forgot to stop at the Blood Clots tournament. Oh well, I'll get him tomorrow. I'm alright.
Yeah, I gotta say this. I gotta get my complaint about this before I leave. And I'm seeing that a lot of people are catching on to Triple H's booking. Mm-hmm. And first of all, I don't know if it's just me, but hey, hold on one second.
All right.
I just want to say this real quick when he comes back.
Yeah.
Since we were talking about Macho Man, he's actually my throwback match today. Okay. Macho Man versus Ricky Steamboat.
Hell yeah, B.
Nice.
Yeah, I just rewatched that match and I was like, oh wow, I forgot how good this match was.
Was that WrestleMania 2?
It was.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
A lot of people say that Bret Hart versus the Bulldog was the best IC title match. I think that one needs to be right up there.
Speaking of IC champions, yo, I ain't gonna lie, I'm starting to fuck with Becky Lynch low key, yo. Like she's doing her thing. She's doing her thing with that belt. Like her promo game was definitely stepped up. You see what she said about Naomi? I was about to say Trinity. About Naomi.
What? It's irresponsible to get pregnant? Yeah, because Shayna Baszler said that about her in 2020. Yeah, I remember that.
Now, granted, I know we're not really interested in seeing her go up against Nikki Bella. But I think for the most part, for right now, she's doing all right with the IC belt, low key. I'm not gonna sit there and completely shit on her.
I think I see. And speaking of characters, I think I see where they're taking Bailey. She's kind of doing like a Jekyll, Mr. Hyde type thing.
And I'm not mad at that. I'm glad they didn't like just turn her full blown heel. Like, okay, you keep losing, now it's time to go heel. That's lazy. I'm glad they trying to build towards something, but it's like, can we really have faith in these fucks?
Right. Especially after the R-Truth thing. They already dropped the ball on that.
Man,
I'm still waiting for motherfuckers to say they were wrong about that. Y'all went from we want truth, y'all got him, and now he's a buffoon again.
Yep.
but if
That's
you
why I like
notice,
to. That's why I like to all the
if you
people
know,
out
hold
there.
on, if
Okay.
you notice though, like when this dude Malachi Black, when he had or Alistair Black, whatever his name is now, when he approached this dude Truth, the smile went away.
I mean, it's
Like,
Alistair. I mean, it's Alistair Black, bro. Of course it is, but still, why is Truth in a feud with Alistair Black though?
to keep him away from Cena, which is fucking stupid. It's like that was a money match right there, him and Cena. That
Well,
was a
what?
money match. This was the catalyst. That was a catalyst after that Saturday Night's main event. What had happened after that shit? That was a catalyst, and him coming back and beating up Cena. What when was that? What was when he was in Berlin? Where the fuck they was at?
Right.
When
Yeah,
Cena had that match against who was he going up against? And this dude Ron Killers that showed up with that black hoodie on.
he was
That was a
going up
tag match.
against.
It was a
He
tag
was
match.
going up against. Yeah, that was a
Yeah, the
tag
tag
team
match.
match.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like they had it right there. Ron Killings versus John Cena at SummerSlam. This dude was red fucking hot. Like my coworker came to me. He don't even watch wrestling. He came to me and was like, "Yeah, I heard about this this R-Truth dude because he know about R-Truth, but he but he spoke about that particular moment. I'm like, yeah, and the whole free R-Truth, and I'm not free R-Truth, bring R-Truth back, the whole chant and all that. Like that shit was over as fuck.
That's why I'm confused because I'm seeing people on social media that got the same energy for Cross, and I'm just like, y'all don't want Cross back. Look what they did with Truth. Like, even if they did bring him back, what would they do? They've
Mm.
already shown.
He would be in the same position he was.
Right.
Yep. And even worse,
Right.
he'd be without Scarlet. Like,
Right. So some of y'all fans out there, like y'all need to put your money. And no one here in the panel, but some of y'all fans out there, man, y'all need to put your money where your mouth is. Like y'all support these wrestlers. Like if you really fuck with them, go support them wherever else they go.
You're
If they're
right.
gonna go to House of Glory,
right.
go watch House of Glory. If they're gonna go to MOW, watch MOW. If they're gonna go to TNA, we'll go watch TNA. Like help out the smaller
Exactly,
fans,
man.
man.
Let's be real. Then
Yeah, buy some merch. You know what I'm saying?
they not, but they're not gonna do that though. Brian is fickle as Brian's promo is right. They're fickle as fuck, man. They booed Edge when he went to AEW. They booed Cody in AEW, then cheered for him when he went to WWE. They don't know what they want.
Which is weird about the Edge shit. I caught a few motherfuckers. I was like, I asked him, I was like, yo, like, what the hell was Edge supposed to do in WWE? Like, he done did it all. At least when he goes to AEW, it's a plethora of fresh matches that he can have. And Christian is there, and I'm glad they didn't just automatically just link them up. They let Edge go on his own. And it's like, yo, like y'all just complaining just to complain. And it's like, yo, that's what the wrestling business is all about. People are gonna jump ship. It happens. Relax.
Right. Y'all complaining about Mariah May already, and she's only been there for like 2 months.
Yeah, to the point where she started crying and all that. I'm like, all right now, you don't have to cry. Just fuck them. Just keep doing what you're doing. It's like if it's not constructive criticism, they just want to be mean just for the sake of being mean. Fuck them. You don't be sitting there crying over these dorks. What Blaze
Yeah,
said. If he does need to drop the title, but who
that-
gonna hold it down for real? For real, there's no point in taking the title off for somebody just to put it on somebody else that's mediocre. Yeah,
Yeah, right now the women's division on both brands is in trouble because Liv Morgan got hurt, and they and I will say it like happy for Naomi, congratulations to you, but I went off the night it happened. That cash in at Evolution was fucking stupid because that story that she had with Jade and Bianca was like right there. That was a story you could have milked for months. You blew it away just for a pop. You had her cash in on a title that had nothing to do with her, but all right, whatever. So their logic was, all right, Liv is gone, so now Naomi can be the top heel on Raw. Well, now Naomi's pregnant, and again, congratulations, but now Naomi's out the picture. So it's like, all right, no Liv, no Naomi. So now Raw at this moment does not have a top heel woman. I guess Becky Lynch would be the top heel by default. She's the Intercontinental Champion. And on SmackDown,
Stephanie
they got nothing. SmackDown's
Stephanie
got nothing.
Vaquer, she's gonna have to turn heel.
I don't necessarily think Stephanie needs to turn heel. I would just say they would have to. I would say wait to
They're
see.
at a spot. They're at a spot where they have no choice now. Other girls are going to have to step up. It's just a matter of who they're going to choose to take
They're
that
about
spot.
to turn. Well, they're about to turn Asuka heel, so I would assume they could use her. And
Raw's
plus,
got a little bit. I'm
and
sorry.
plus, I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't know what they're gonna do. What direction they're taking Bailey? So they got some options.
Yeah, they got options on Raw. SmackDown's got dog shit. Like they just did a segment the other week with Tiffany and Jade and Nia Jax again because they don't got anybody else. Like I saw some people complain about, man, why is Tiffany feuding with Jade and Nia? Jade and Nia. I'm like, they don't got anybody else. Who else they
And
got?
you know what's the other thing too? Why Nikki Cross not even wrestling? Is she hurt?
Right.
I had
No.
another question. Where the fuck is Julia? Isn't she the United States champion?
Right.
What the
What's
fuck?
the hold up. I'm glad you mentioned it. What's that chick's name? Her manager?
Kiana
Um,
James.
Yeah.
Right. Kiana
She
James.
can actually wrestle too.
Right. Kiana James. Shout outs to Solo Monster. He mentioned this. He said that when they paired up Kiana James with Julia, he was confused because Julia's English is actually very good. In fact, between Asuka, Io, Kari, and Julia actually has the best English of them. I would agree with that. So he was confused on why they paired Kiana James with her. At first, he thought maybe this was their way of giving her a mouthpiece. But then he's like, you know what? I think they paired her with Julia to get Kiana over, not Julia. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's the kind of time that they're on.
Yeah,
See
that's
that.
typical WWE bullshit.
Yeah. Because Julia is a complete non-factor. She's the U.S. champion, and I legit don't remember the last time I've seen her on SmackDown. But they showed the Kiana James chick every week. So I'm like, wait a minute, because if you're a manager, your job is to get your representative over. But she's getting more TV time than the actual champ, which that's not helping Julia at all, but it's helping her. So it's like, yeah, I see where this is going.
You know, other than that, thing that didn't make any sense. Her approaching Tiffany Stratton and talking about she could manage her and yada yada. I'm like, lady, you haven't improved yourself yet. You haven't done anything. Why would anybody take you serious? What have you done since you took on a manager role? What's her name? Kaden James? What's her name?
Kiana James.
Kaden Carter or Kiana Carter?
All right.
Like, you haven't done anything. Why should anybody take you serious? You going around like, yada yada. You're not MVP when he first pulled up to AEW. Then when MVP did that, it made hella sense.
But yeah, man, I've been quiet about it because we also go live on Friday. I mean, neither show's perfect.
Of course.
But Raw does have movement. Like, like it's not a perfect show by any means, but I can see effort. I can see like what they're going for. SmackDown, though, is dog shit. It is the worst show on television on a weekly basis. SmackDown's got nothing going for it.
I think they
the
both
U.S.
equally
champion
as bad.
that the U.S. champion Julia is a non-factor. Tiffany has literally feuded with everybody. There's nothing for her to do. The Wyatt family are tag champions for some reason. They're ice fucking cold. The Motor City Machine Guns and the Profits are having a match every week. I don't care how good it is. If you see it every week, people are not going to care.
Yeah,
Solo,
it's like these motherfuckers. They just having matches and there's no substance. Like, explain to us why you're the Motor City Machine Guns. Like, give them an army angle or something. Like, have them like on some what's my dude's names from that
It's
army
actually,
game.
it's
Have them
actually,
like on some Metal
they've
Slug. Y'all
actually,
remember Metal Slug?
yeah,
Remember
yeah,
that game? Have them like that, like Metal Slug or something. Like, give them
yeah.
something.
they've
So
actually been
Solo,
feuding. They've actually been feuding with DIY. The Guns are actually about to fight Miz and Mello this week.
right?
Just like DIY.
Solo's like the worst US champ ever. He loses like every match. His faction is totally useless. Cobb is a flop. Hikaleo is a flop. Tama's still hurt. Tongaloa is a flop. Cody's the champion again.
Yo, Tama
Nobody
Tonga, stay
cares.
far away from Family Matters, please. Do your own thing. Go
Right,
to Raw. Go to fucking Raw,
right.
Tama.
Cody is out filming the movie. Drew's doing the best he can, trying to carry a feud. Damian Priest and Aleister Black are like in a mid-card feud. They totally squashed R-Truth's momentum. Like, SmackDown is complete dog shit. Like, it is the worst show.
You mentioned Logan Paul. Logan Paul shows up sporadically.
Right,
Logan
yeah.
Paul don't add no value neither. Like,
He actually
Right.
he could, but it's how they book Logan Paul. Logan Paul
Yeah.
loses most of his matches, which is a stupid mistake. Like, I ain't gonna lie on some real shit. Like, Logan Paul he definitely could bring a lot of value to the fucking product, but he's always losing.
no, he's not. He hasn't been pinned in a while this year, actually.
Well, yeah, what it is that he doesn't win a match that matters because and he hasn't won a match that matters because he has not fully committed to WWE.
You know what? Thank you, Tove. Yeah,
That's what it is.
the important matches he loses.
Right. He's not gonna be a champion.
He about to lose to John Cena. So
right. He's not gonna be a champion of importance until he gives a commitment. Like, okay, we need for you to say, I'm going to take 6 months to do a run, like to be a world champion or something. And he's got other projects, which I understand. So because he's got other projects, they're not going to use him for anything meaningful. Like he'll be an occasional story every now and then and whatever. But anyways, sorry for ranting. SmackDown's dog shit. It's not good at all. That show does not deserve the attendance that it gets, the ratings that it gets. It is 100% just carried by the brand because the brand is still doing good. SmackDown by association, still has people go to the show. But like, if you just analyze the show creatively, like I'm gonna say it's 2019 bad, but it's getting there. It's getting there.
Road Dogg is buns.
Yeah, he's still. They need to pack him up. They should have packed him up years ago.
Road Dogg.
He's just posting and collecting a check.
I don't know why y'all gave Road Dogg the pen again. 2019, he ran SmackDown in 2019, and we saw how bad that shit was.
Wasn't he the one that booked Jinder Mahal as a champion to be the WWE
champion? Yes.
AJ tried to defend him. AJ tried to defend him on Twitter by saying that certain people are not here anymore. Like, so he was kind of alluding to, well, it was Vince and Road Dogg just kind of, had a handcuff or whatever, but not AJ. Like, I know that's your boy, but nah, your show is ass, my guy. It's not good.
Thing is, though, they have the talent, but the writing just sucks. Like, Fatu should have been elevated by now.
Right.
I'm scared. I'm starting to get scared for Fatu. I ain't gonna hold you.
You know what I would have done? There's a creative idea. What I would have done, because he ain't doing jack shit right now, feuded with the B-side bloodline. What I would have had him do, I have him be like a surprise partner for Roman Reigns. So Roman Reigns and Fatu could square off with the Bronze. And now you got different matchups going in. And it's giving Fatu a main event look.
Jimmy.
I disagree. I'll say Jacob doesn't need nobody. He really don't. Like, let Jacob do his, like, I would say, I got you. I was gonna say this, like, he needs to be in more matches. I would say that, and he doesn't have to be just a catchphrase. They turning him into a catchphrase. All gas, no brakes, you know what I mean? And it's like, yo, all right, now we get it. Because you know how WWE gives it up. When something works, they're gonna drill that shit to the fucking core of the earth.
Yeah.
Right. Right. And now you're making him a caricature.
Yeah.
And I think this feud is kind of like cooling them off. That's why I was saying it would give us fresh matchups for the time being. Now, after this whole thing with him and Roman can go back, then he'll probably go back to the blue brand. He'll already be developed by then. But then you already had that tease of a future Braun Breaker Fatu scrap.
We should have been on our way to that.
This is something
but
that
Triple H don't like to book the money. Triple H don't like to book the money matches. He like the type of guy, he'd rather get the money from streaming. That's some pussy shit, man. Look, we need the big money match. We need the big money.
This is something you mentioned, Sandman, and I saw Bobby Monsoon mention it on the last YouTube clip he did. Shout outs to Bobby Monsoon. There's a clip that's gone viral. There's a clip that went viral the other day. Randy Orton was like at some hotel somewhere, and I guess he had promised to give some autographs out to some fans at an arena. And I guess this must have been like earlier this year. Clearly,
oh yeah, I know he's about to talk about. I know.
Yeah, it was like after Mania or something, and so they're just talking to him, just having a casual talking to Randy and shit. And so they're just talking about Randy asked them like where they were sitting, and they were sitting like seats pretty high up, like they were nowhere close. And Randy asked them like how much were the tickets, and they told Randy it was like $30,000. And even Randy was like, holy fucking shit! Now, this is Randy Orton, like one of the highest paid people in WWE, and even he's like, this is fucking stupid. And
I think he even said I should ask for a raise.
right. So I feel like one of the biggest mistakes, and this is why they need to hire us, man. One of the biggest mistakes that Tony Khan is making is that like the AEW shows are like way more affordable, but he's not advertising or marketing that shit. If you need to market that shit, bro, let the fans know your shit is way more affordable. I don't know if Warner's got you fucking handcuffed. What would be really great is if you cut the price to your pay-per-views as a counter to this shit. Because it's literally getting to the point where if you're a WWE fan, like especially next year, we're getting to a point where at minimum you're being aged, you're being like priced out. Because it's like, all right, to watch Raw, you got to have a Netflix subscription. To watch SmackDown, you got to have cable. Who the fuck has cable these days? To watch a PLE, you're gonna have to pay like what, fucking $30 a month starting next year.
Yeah,
it's like you're getting priced out now. It's like fuck,
dude.
So
TK is a fucking moron. Like I told you, I always be going to AEW event. Like every time they come out here, I went to every single event. Their tickets start at like 30. And the next price is like $55. $55 seats is not bad at all. You would think TK will broadcast that shit like, yo, pull up, we in your town. We have tickets starting at $55. Because I'm going to the one in October. Oh, like this shit, like, and then I think the next price is like over $1. That's literally like you literally right there at close to the fucking barricade.
That's not bad.
It's not bad at all. And the ticket's always been that price. But TK, he doesn't announce it. He just want motherfuckers to watch the show. And it's like, my dude, you know what I'm saying? You gotta bring people in the crowd also. You gotta have people pull up to the crowd too, and so people can see that pandemonium and be like, oh shit, these motherfuckers is lit. I might have to go to another show.
Right.
Right.
It's like gaming consoles. Like, price of games is getting more expensive. But a lot of the indie games are cheap and affordable, like they're like $30, $25, $20, whatever. Like advertise, market that shit. So that's one of the main things I do if I was TK. I'd be on fucking Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, fucking advertise your, ringside seats for like, $70 or $60 or however much it is. Like their shit is way more.
It's like affordable. Yeah, like plus tax, they'll say like $60. and the seats are decent. I'm gonna show y'all when I get my tickets. I'm about to get my tickets soon. I'm gonna show y'all this shit. This shit is cheap as fuck. Real good seats.
Wow.
Like TK goofy as fuck. He ain't trying to get no money.
But yeah, man, WWE, they're just at this point now where, especially on
Yeah,
SmackDown.
Family Matters, Blaze. Yeah, that's that. These motherfuckers. I'm telling you, they fucking up, Toph. They fucking up. They gotta fucking really lean into that shit. Like what you
Right.
said, Toph. Like what? Have this dude Jaleel White come through. Have motherfucking
Hey, maybe they can take our idea. They can get a Mia or BFAB. They can have them be like Laura or Myra. You know,
like why the fuck not? Y'all ain't doing nothing else.
Y'all really want to get heat? Their theme song should be "Family Matters" by Drake. Shit.
As the days
Oh my God.
go by. The fuck? Well, you was like you was hilarious for that shit, Toph, but it's a fact though. Like, remember you talking about that in the group chat.
Yeah, well, it popped up in my head because the only positive thing I can say about Solo is he's got really good comedic timing. Like he's actually funny when he's allowed to be himself. He's a funny guy. So I'm like, okay, how can we turn this into a positive? How can we use his humor to get him over? I'm like, okay, wait a minute. He's got a group, my FT, my family tree, family matters. I'm like, why not? Like, why the fuck not? You got Tama, you got Tonga, you got two brothers. You got Cobb, you know, he could be like the dumb bouncer. You got Hike Leo, he's like the quiet one who never speaks, you know. He's funny, you know, like he loses every fucking week, yet he's still the leader and they look up to him. Steve Urkel would do dumb shit every day, every episode. He would fucking
Did I
fuck
do
up
that?
shit.
Like every time he gets pinned. Did I do that? You know what I'm saying?
Right. Like this shit can get over. It can get over. It can be like the hottest thing in the company if like you book this right. This shit could work. You know, it can make Fatu be like, man, maybe I fucked up. Maybe I should go back. You know?
The fuck? Like, have fun. Like, whatever happened to fun? That's like the main thing in wrestling. Nobody's really having fun. Anyways, let's get up out of here. Yeah, Blaze, fuck Drake. This dude Drake, these motherfuckers is gonna have to have a lawyer on standby when you have a fucking diss track.
Man, y'all Drake fans move the goalpost every day, man.
Like
Don't
they destroying hip hop seriously. And I'm not saying all Drake fans because there are Drake fans out there that do have common sense. But y'all motherfuckers out here condoning this shit that he's doing, y'all bogus as fuck, man. Like he's literally trying to destroy hip hop. This is the first dude in history that's trying to fucking sue somebody over a damn battle.
Right.
This is insanity.
Over, I've already mentioned it, man. It's over. When the year is over, the biggest L of the year is this dude was at Elimination Chamber, and even WWE was like, nah, we good. They fucking mention every celebrity. Every celebrity they'll mention. They'll put them on camera. They love their fucking ads. They don't care if you're A-lister, B-lister, C-lister, D-lister. You could have did like one movie. They'll show you. Drake had good tickets too. He was like second row. They were like,
yeah, he was right there close to this dude. What's his dude name? Logan Paul. He was not too far from his chamber.
Yeah, WWE, the biggest company in the world, was like, "No, we'll show Trump, but we ain't gonna show Drake. Like, you're done. Trump got. They would rather fuck with Trump than fuck with Drake. Like, what else can I say?
You better say that Drake better pray that that he wins this lawsuit. Otherwise, he'll be dead. He'll truly be out the way.
He's done. There's no way he could come back from this shit. And I'm gonna leave on this note. Like what Drake should have did is after that, they're not like us. He should have just fell back and just do his own thing, do his own music or whatever. Don't even address the shit. Don't say nothing about it. Cause it's like what more can you say? You know what I mean? And then cause he has these obligations fulfill your obligations when it comes to these shows, whatever the case may be, and then just fall back, take a break. Don't do nothing. And then that's when you hit him with the what did I miss track, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Don't sit there and be fucking filing lawsuits and doing an album called Sexy Songs for You to go at GNX. Weirdo shit like that. How the fuck you gonna fucking have an R&B album go up against GNX? Man.
And it was yeah. And it was supposed to be a duet album too, nigga. It was just him.
Right. As soon as you throw on that album, how will you do? I'm like, what the? You know what? I'm done.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyways, you already know the vibes. You're gonna pull up on Friday. I got that bum out of the week locked in the chamber. And amongst other things, we're gonna talk about SmackDown. We're gonna talk about this week in wrestling. You know what I mean? Y'all pull up. We're gonna vibe out. We're gonna talk our ish. And yeah, B. I'll see y'all until then. Y'all have a safe week.
Forbidden Door is this weekend.
Okay, so I guess we'll do some predictions on Friday.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Already see y'all then.
You already know. Appreciate you, Blaze. Shouts go out to my Secretary of Defense. I might have to find some trolls for y'all to blick, yo. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to find something for y'all to do. Y'all keeping the chat too clean. Y'all need some adversity in the chat. What's going on, y'all? Seaflu, Josh. My dude Dynasty. My dude King Leo. Tati Taker. You know what I'm saying? Coked out Sean. Special guest pull up. Yeah, man. Be well. That's right. We're the ones, and they are most definitely the bums. At ease, losers.
This is how you cook. Get him. I will transform on this joint, spazzing off the drugs I'm on. Turn C now ever since I'm born, like Nebraska, use or corn. In my prime, like Optimus, throw you through a Oculus. The Bronx is my metropolis. Didn't have a pot to piss, had to learn not to miss. Focus on accomplishments. Beats I'm demolishing. Tell me what the problem is. You know you don't want no smoke. Seeing you in action is a joke. Catch him with the deadly blow. Pack it up, it's time to go. But you wanna call the cops. All that bullshit needs to stop. Super idiot, wine start. Hush him out, you can't talk. Merge into a deadly beast. Pick your bones after I feast. You want war, now you want peace. Cause shit got thick like Cardi B. What you gonna do when I transform? What you gonna do when I transform? Like my body changing form. You been warned, here comes the storm. What you gonna do when I transform? What you gonna do when I transform? Like my body changing form. You've been warned, here comes the storm. I am here to shatter dreams. Welcome to my gathering. Blood is always splattering. Where I'm from, that's happening. Got that cannon fully tucked. All that blade will give you cuts. Sacrifice to get those bucks. Most these rappers looking sus. Smack them with the speed and bust. All you see is blood and guts. Too much sauce like a duck. Brush it off the shoulder rust. Camo with a bag full of ammo. Strangle the ops from the tangle. Hang your legs, they gonna dangle. Neck broke just like Kurt Angle. In the art of the deity. Bring that pain so easily. Most these bums don't deal with me. Eradicate immediately. One monkey don't stop the show. I can tell you with the flow. Catch me at the studio. Like time I got the glow. What you gonna do when I transform? What you gonna do when I transform? Like my body changing form. You been warned, here comes the storm. What you gonna do when I transform? What you gonna do when I transform? Like my body changing form. You've been born, here comes a storm. What you gonna do when I transform? What you gonna do when I transform? Like my body changing form. You've been born, here comes a storm. What you gonna do when I transform? What you gonna do when I transform? Like my body changing form. You've been born, here comes a storm.